man. Here.
Oh! What the hell happened? Jar ejected Crosby into the stratosphere. Goes down, dude. Goes down. Yes! Yes!
Get over there in no time, Batman.
Oh, jeez! Oh! No, Whack, I'm going for it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Flying potion! Oh, spear! Rhino! Pollock! Ah, where's Vintage Smash? Should have started the Fantastic Finn! Where's Vintage Smacky when you need him? You f***ing idiots! Oh my god! Oh, are you kidding me? They got 3? Jesus, shut the door. Holy crap, what the hell? No, this. What the hell? Shut the door! What? 77? You've got to be f***ing me! Oh my god! 8-7, Lecavalier gets the hat trick.
We got PK Subban's and Carey Price's celebration down right. $79.99, please. $79.99, please. $79.99, please. Those! Woo! 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 I did it! Walk off! Dude, oh my god! What the hell? Kryptonian power! Ah, with those seatbelts! Oh, good god, this is horrible!
Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen here, right?
Oh my god, what's happened? Lafreniere finds Kubalik. Laffy! Taffy! Captain Lafreniere gets his Seattle Stallions to the Western Conference Finals! And there it is! Officially, your Seattle Stallions are a dynasty. 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years. Back to back. 6 President's Trophies in a row. 63 wins on the regular season, the greatest team of all time. Satan, Black Magic gives them the insurance. Oh my god, he's got 3 goals, and they've all been outstanding markers in 2 rounds, 3 goals. The Toronto Maple Leafs are once again Stanley Cup champions. 2-time, baby, 2-time. What a beautiful squad. What a beautiful team. What a beautiful series. I want to thank everybody for champions of the world.
Wait a minute! Oh my god! He's back! He's back! The fair referee!
There we go, John Tavares. Oh! It actually was the 10-hole! Oh my god, I just got my trout! I just got my trout! Premium cigarettes, smoking a cigarette! What are you looking at? Oh! I got 2!
Oh my god. Maxim Anisimov, Ukraine Wayne.
Get that. Ukraine Wayne, hat trick in the Stanley Cup Finals. There it is. They won it last year. And again, baby, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. The dynasty has begun. We did it, Nashville. We effing did it, boys. Let's go, man. And for the 3rd time in 4 years, your Utah Yeti are Stanley Cup champions. Dynasty in Utah. I want to thank everybody. Utah, if that's the end, it's been a pleasure. Your year 8, Utah Yeti. We're a dynasty.
Well, boys, back at it once again, baby. How's it going, everyone? Oh, man, I might be coming down with something. Didn't get good sleep last night, and I kind of feel a little bit run down, but we got our schedule to keep up, and today we got F1 Manager, baby. Tomorrow, I got a Leaf game, and then I got 2 days off, so that might be perfect for me. I might have to take a day off from streaming. I don't know. We'll see if it passes, though. Might be something small. but I am ready to go with F1 Manager 2024. Good to see you all here today. NHL highlights? No, NHL highlights. No, we'll do that during our Leaf streams. Unfortunately, if I start watching NHL highlights, I go too long with it. YouTube will get copyrighted. It'll get taken down, so can't do that. But I just want to bang this this sucker and get it out of the way, all right? F1 freaking Manager. All right, and I also have still that Bia Pro that I have to take care of, man. I keep on pushing it back and back. Hopefully I can get Bia Pro done tomorrow with my Leaf stream, and then I can get a day off or something like that, man. Did you win the Stanley Cup with the Flyers? Oh, I'm not going to ruin it for you. Go check it out. You can also check out the shortened version on Instagram. Hell yeah. All right, we're good. Let's get over here. Headset off. So I might go a little bit quicker here today on this. I want to make sure that I get through this. Oh my God. Yeah, I definitely feel off today for sure. Subbed and liked. Appreciate it there, Coaster Guy. Coaster Gamer Guy Cats. What the heck? Have a great stream. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so last time around we had the race in Australia. It was going pretty good, but we ran into another problem that I now have to think about going forward, and that is the back markers, right? So I need you guys in the Twitch and YouTube chat, when you see us coming up to back markers and we're using the slipstream, I think what I want to do is try to get past the guys in first and then pass the back marker so that I don't get left behind with that gap, right? So that's the new strategy. We're going to try to keep on the same strat as all the other drivers. We're not going to try to go the one stop because we don't have that pace just yet. We are sitting pretty in the constructors in fourth right now, falling behind the Red Bull and McLaren, but if we can start winning some races in the second half of the season, we might be able to bring that back. I don't know just yet. I'd like to have some good performances, but it is good to see that Red Bull is taking those points away, McLaren is taking those points away from Red Bull, which is real good. Drivers' Championship, it's separated by 1 point right now. Yuki Tsunoda at 58 and Max Verstappen at 59. And where are we headed next? Japan, baby. Yuki Tsunoda in a Red Bull in Japan. Is he Japanese? Oh, man. Maybe he's from somewhere else. Help me out, please, please, please. Zhou Guanyu is from China. I think he is from Japan. Hang on. Let me know. You guys in the chat, please, God, let me get this right. Listening to the audio at work. Let's go, my man. He is Japanese, Johnny. Okay, good.
That's good enough for
coming
me.
in at the worst angle right now for my damn stream. Oh, well. It'll go away soon. It'll go. There's some bad glare right there. Alrighty. And you guys hear the audio in the background, right? You hear the, like the gameplay audio when I'm flipping the screens like that? Sorry, Johnny wasn't listening. That's alright, buddy. That's alright. Can understand you not wanting to listen. Yes, it looks... Yes, yep. Okay, good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue. So I think for this video, because there's not going to be too many more changes, I'll just bring it in right at the start of the race. So we don't have to do some big setup right here. Let's take a look at our car development. So the front wing coming in... Ooh, right, that rear wing. We might have the rear wing ready to go. 4 days, 9 days. Okay. Question for you guys. Should we do emergency car parts for this race so that you can see the front and rear wing, or should we just slowly develop them? I mean, we got to save that money for the end of the year, and I still want us Generation 4 for front and rear wing. Yes? Oh, man. We're going to be running out of money at the end of the year. I'm not going to put anything into research this year. Everything's just got to go. But then again, getting all those points early could be big, right? Okay. All right, so you know what? I think I'm going to have to bring in the video right here. Yeah, I am. Yeah, all right. All right. Save your money. I'm on the Gulf of Mexico. It's not supposed to snow here. It's hilarious to see. You mean the Gulf of America, right? Now, you know what? I got to stop. All right. Do I want to do the intro? Yeah, let me just see if I can do the intro here. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. Here we go. Let me try. Bring it together, buddy. Come on. Shake it off. Shake it off. Rear wing will be ready. Wait for the front. Yeah, maybe I could just split it, Jake. You're right. Don't have to go for all of it. All right, here we go. All right, 2BCR team, we are back, and it's time to continue our career here with 2BC Racing. Up next, we got the Japanese Grand Prix, and I got some good news for you guys. That is in 11 days, and our rear wing actually came through with an event to get it done quicker. So we have our rear wing going to pop up in 4 days, and our front wing going to pop up in 9 days. Now, I was talking with the Twitch and YouTube scouts, should we buy emergency parts so we can immediately get those upgrades for Suzuka, or should we just take it easy, because I do want a 4th generation of front and rear wing now that we had the intense production cycle, and on top of that, we refurbished all of our facilities. So the next stage for the front and rear wing are actually going to be huge upgrades. And when is the next ATR period? ATR period ends right there, and the next one begins. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was Saudi Arabia. Right, so it's all the way back here. Hang on a second. So when is that next ATR period? It's all the way down here, April 27th. So I don't think I want to start building a new front and rear wing before the next ATR period. I want to put as much resources into the 4th generation. So maybe we start building up the underfloor, the suspension, the chassis, the side pods with that refurbished facilities. But we'll see what we can do with the front and rear wing and see if they're ready to go before Suzuka, all right? So let's just see what we got here. Still developing these two and still manufacturing the parts. Now, I'm going to hold back on the parts now. When we get these parts done, I'm not going to manufacture anymore. There's an underfloor constructed. Very good. Front wing constructed. I want to make sure that I save those slots for the eventual need to develop our rear and front wing. So design complete. There it is. Your rear wing 3rd generation for 2BCR. All right, so let's see what that sucker does for us. So if I go to my warehouse and I go to my rear wing, I'm just going to slap on the old rear wings. Look at that upgrade right there, ladies and gentlemen. Our DRS is going up by 7%. Our top speed is going up. Not too much to our cornering, but that's the front wing, right? So, yeah, our DRS is going to go up by 11 spots on the grid. That's going to help out with qualifying, and that's going to help out big time with keeping up with other cars in the DRS. Now, we got 7 days before Suzuka. If I go 2, it's only going to take 6 days for the rear wing. And the rear wing is not something that I need to do like 3 or 4 times, because you can't replace the rear wing during the race. So 2 is just fine for me. Got to stay out of trouble during practice and qualifying, but I trust my drivers. 5 or almost $500,000 or just over $500,000. That is a deal for me. Get that sucker done, all right? Now we're just waiting on the front wing, and I can also now show you guys what I'm talking about. Before I do that, let me just make sure that all the right car parts are on, because sometimes that will mess around when you're doing your development. My God, I got this glare on my screen right now. I don't even know where it's coming from. It is like the worst time of day right now. It's just like peeking through my freaking blinds. There's your engine, 69 and 71. Remember, we have the Mercedes engine, so it can last. In fact, if other drivers are using engines that are worn down like that, we might have a pace advantage up front. So this could be real good here in Japan. All right, so that is all good. So if I go back to my car development now, right? Want to save the ATR period for my front and rear wing 4th gen. But can we improve the underfloor with the new refurbished facilities, right? So if I go down and put the minimum lifespan all the way back there, let me just lower all these suckers down and see what kind of performance we can eke out right here. All right, so I'm going to have to get them up a little bit, not too much here. What else can I improve? Do we want to go for dirty air tolerance, or am I going to just go top speed here? Let me see if I can maximize my top speed. Yeah, keep going up with this. Up there, up there, up there, up there. No, that's too much. So, gonna have to be something like... I'll find it. Hang on. I'll find it. Boom. Maybe one down right there. There it is. There it is. Yeah, not much more I can do. Is that worth investing in, ladies and gentlemen? I say no. I don't know what it is about the rear wing. We need better facilities, but also could be our head of aerodynamics or our main guy. Just doesn't really seem that much for me, right? So that would be a waste of money. So we're not going to do that for the underfloor. Let's try the suspension. The suspension is already going to be maxed out. We know this. We already have the best suspension on the grid. But let me just, for the sake of argument, see what we have here, all right? All right, all the way down. So So I'll raise this, raise this, raise this, raise this. There you go. Yeah, I got ones across the board with 0.84 for tire preservation, right? We're not going for that. No, that's not going to work. More tire preservation? Let's see if I can get it up. I can get up by 1.11%. That just seems a little bit much. I want to save my money. I want to save my money. Just for 1%, we're already way up there. That's too much. So I got the suspension, underfloor. Let's try out the side pods, right? If we can take our engine cooling to the next point, I could push a little bit harder throughout the race. So let's see what I have here for the side pods. Also, we can get our drag reduction up there. So, boom. Yeah, the airflow front. So, I go boom, boom. Yeah, not much. Engine cooling, boom, boom. Nah. Big pain in the ass. So, we can get our engine cooling up by 3%. That'll jump 6 spots. Is that worth it? I don't even know. I should probably save ATR period. I mean, it's just a big waste of money right now. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? 3% isn't horrible, but we have the Mercedes engine, so we're all right. I'm just trying to think about saving money for the end of the season to really... well, once I have my front and rear wing, then I can really look at what we need to improve, but I want to save all my money for that. Yeah, all right, so I'm not going to do that either. And last but not least, the chassis, ladies and gentlemen. What do I got with the chassis? So we tried to improve the DRS with the chassis before. All right, let me just lower this down there. So what can I do with the chassis? Chassis's not bad. What if I go like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Nope. Engine cooling goes up. Chassis, 21%. That's not bad. I get some top speed there. It goes up by 1. All right, so the chassis and the side pods definitely can be improved upon with the ATR period. But I want to save my money right now because all I have is 15. And if I'm going to be purchasing more for the front and rear wing, I'm going to save it. All right, so we're not going to do anything else right there. 5 more days for the front wing, and we are manufacturing the rear wing. Now, these are going to be done in 3 days, 5 days, so I can start manufacturing something else. We got 4 side pods. Underfloor, we got 3. Suspension, we got 3. So I want 4 of these, yeah. Get it done. There you go. Very nice. All right, so let's continue, and let's get some more manufacturing done. Let's see how much it's going to cost to get, like, 4 front wings done in an emergency, all right? Very good. Driver development update. Let's see. Woo, Theo. His smoothness went up to 79. Adaptability up to 83. That is in the rain. And his accuracy, 94. Real good for Theo Porcher, man. Real damn good. You'll love to see that, man. Why is Johnny's audio so much quieter on YouTube than the ads? Really? My audio is that low? I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe it's just my voice. Maybe it's my microphone. I got it peaked. Oh, well, whatever. Training schedule. All right, so that's our pit crew again. I'm going to just, yeah, that looks good. Chance of mistake is going to be up there at the end because he's going to be tired, right? Hang on. Total, cumulative. Yeah, they're going to be tired at that. So, you know what? Let's get some more rest in. Some more rest in. There you go. I don't need the car building. Those 3 days of rest should bring it down. In fact, yeah, more rest. Get all the rest you need. Because I don't know if that's going to be a Grand Prix right there waiting on that weekend. Rest, rest, rest. Yeah, 1 more day of rest. I need lots of rest there. My boys are going to be way too exhausted. All right, there you go. Plenty of rest. They'll be well rested heading into this next month. And our chance of mistake is going to get better. Our estimated pit stop is going to slowly get better. Our car building, not so much, but don't worry about that. All right, pit crew training. Get it done. Very nice. All right, we're all good right there. So did we get the development done of the rear wing? No, the front wing is still 1 day away, ladies and gentlemen. 1 day. Let's see what we got. Sponsor plan. Target achieved. Let's go. Well past it. Cash, 2.7 mil. Oh, that's so good. So we got to make sure that we continue to get our sponsorship plan. That's a lot of money that just came in, man. Really good, really good. All right, so what's the next sponsorship plan? Hang on a second. Front wing design, sponsorship plan. All right, so we have to get more engagement here. I don't want to, the scouting team. Yeah, scouts unavailable. Sure, use that. I don't want to use anything from our drivers. So see Theo Porcher, no. I don't really want the factory facility effectiveness. Oh, God. VIP, pit crew fatigue, staff performance rating. Yeah, I'll just do this. All these down here. This is fine. VIP, boom, again. What else? Is this weather center? No, that's Daniel Ricciardo. Staff, yeah, head of aerodynamics. Staff activity, head of aerodynamics. Yeah, whatever. There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. 2.7 for the engagement. Get that sucker done. Very nice. All right. So, now we're getting the rear wing done. We have the front wing ready to go. How much is it going to cost to get 4 front wings out before Japan? So I can get 1 out in 3 days. Suzuka is 2 days away. So we're definitely going to have these ready to go for China, right? With Suzuka now. So if I wanted to rush it, it could get done in 1 day. And then if I wanted to emergency, 3.6 million. Now, if I wanted to go 3 of them, 2.7. And if I rushed 1, that would be 2. So I think the way to go, if we're going to get all 4, you rush 1 and you do emergency for 4. Am I doing that or not, ladies and gentlemen? Am I doing it or not? Just rush 1? Rush 1, see how good it is? Alright, you know what? That's a good idea. Alright, so let me rush 1 for right now. That way we can see how good it is, and then we can maybe go for it. Although I have a lot of front wings here. Like, this is where I wasted some money here, right? Cancel project. Yeah, hang on. Front wing. Alright, so, rush 1. I'm just going to rush 1. It's not going to cost me that much. Rush 1, get it done 2 days for Suzuka. Alright, very good. All this, continue. So we're going to put our car together. We're going to see what kind of pace we have now, all right? There's the manufacturing done on the rear wing. Very nice. So if we got the rear wings done, and I have a spot for the front wing, might as well just get me another 2 done just in case, all right? Normal, it's going to cost me $500,000. Get me 2 more front wings, or rear wings underway. Important. Rear wing manufactured. Yeah, Suzuka tomorrow. And get me that front wing, baby. Get me that front wing. Generation 3. Done. All right. So let's build up Daniel's car here and see what it looks like, right? So that's the 2BCR car that we've been driving so far this year. With the first generation upgrade, remember, we're going 4, maybe 5 for the front and rear wing over the course of the entire season. Let's see what it looks like, all right? So I go to warehouse. I go to rear wing. We're going to slap these suckers on. Bang and bang. All right. Now, just with that upgrade alone, there you go. So your top speed is now 11th. Your DRS is now 10th. We've gone from like 21st on DRS effectiveness up into 10th. But our cornering is still going way down. So the other cars are definitely working on their cornering ability. So now, let us take a look at what the front wing does for us. All right. So warehouse, front wing. We're going to slap that on car number 1. Actually, you know what? Let me just slap it on car number 2 right now. I can show you guys what kind of upgrades you're going to get. It's a big upgrade to low speed, decent to medium speed, not so much for high speed corners, right? So low speed, in fact, high speed is going to be in Suzuka, so that's not exactly great for us. Slap that on car number 1. Take a look at it. Yeah, our low speed cornering is now 7th, right? And that's going to be good enough for 4th best on the grid. So you combine that with your tire preservation, your DRS effectiveness, and your top speed that all went up there, right? This is really good. So we're definitely going to have to go like 4th or 5th generation. The question now becomes, do we want to get this front wing ready to go for this race, or do we want to just use the front wings from before? Let's see. I can go front wing, and I can go to emergency it, and it's going to cost me 2.7 mil. What do you guys think? Should we do it or not? And then I can immediately start building. Probably not the good thing to do, but if you guys want it, I can do it. Low speed isn't a factor at Suzuka. It's not the determining factor. You're right. The crucial is going to be high speed, but it still is better at high speed. Like, it still is a slight upgrade, right? Just emergency 1 and hope you don't crash. Oh, man, that would be a horrible idea. That would be a horrible idea, because then I get stuck in the race, right? And then if you get a safety car or a red flag, you can throw a new one on. Let me just see again. How much of an upgrade is that? Yeah, you're getting a little bit of tire preservation. You're getting a little bit of high speed. Let me see. You're dropping anything? Not so much. But the low speed is there, and that could be big. It's a big chunk. It is a big chunk. 2.7. But you know what? That's like 3 research agreements, or I always say that. Research projects, and I'm not going for that. I know I'll be able to afford it. It's just the cap at the end of the season. But you know what? If we go over the cost cap to win the you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, it's done. It's done. Emergency built 2BCR. I am not going to go with 1 driver. Boom and boom. We are ready to go for this race. All right, we're going for it. We're going to see what our freaking pace looks like. All right, so now I want to show you guys what we can do. I can already start building up the next front wing and rear wing, but there's no point in doing that until the ATR period, right? So if I were to improve upon this front wing now, because we did intense last time, let's see what I got. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So it's airflow front that has to be put up. Yeah, that's why the other one had the such on the low speed. There you go, right? So we can already get our dirty air tolerance way up there. That's real good. So what I think I would do with this, to hell with dirty air tolerance, yeah, I would just continue to get these things up there. So I'd put this up there, airflow front, and then high speed I'd put up. All right, maybe a little bit to these just so they don't fall down a little bit. Maybe one back. There you go. So what do you guys think about that? Now, I still want to wait to the next ATR period, right? But look at that. Now we're getting some nice boosts. So now our high speed is going up by +2, medium speed up by +1, tire preservation, we're at number 1, that's card number 2, don't worry about that, right? So we'll get that done, but it'll be even more with the ATR period, and with the rear wing as well, we'll open up the DRS even further. So I'm going to wait on that sucker. What I will do with these front wings, because I did the emergency build, that's all we're going to do, alright? So we are not going to build up any more and manufacture any more front wings. If we lose some, we're just going to go back to Generation 2, alright? Same thing with the rear wing. We're going to get 4 done, and then we'll just go back to Generation 2, because the next ones should get done nice and quickly, right? Maybe within 2 or 3 races, so I need those other parts to last. That way we can save some money. I'm going to use the old engines still. I'm not going to whip out any new engines to try to get a pace advantage. Not yet, because that's the last thing I need, is to crash with a brand new engine, alright? So, other than that, I think we're good. Chassis on both cars, front wing on both cars, rear wing both cars, side pod both cars, underfloor both cars, suspension both cars. We are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. So, look at that, 11th best car on the grid, and you remember what we were looking like when we were like the 14th or 15th best car on the grid, right? That looks way better. So let's head out east to the land of the rising sun, Japan. Ooh, 13th. Damn, Theo. Practice engine swap? No, Donnie, I figure we want to use the shitty engine while our car is not the fastest, right?
Suzuka circuit in
Konnichiwa!
The home of Honda, Suzuka is an old-school circuit with high-speed straights and tight turns through the S's. At 130R, the track crosses over itself, then loops back around, giving drivers a sweeping expanse of track to challenge them. Lando Norris delivered for his team in the last race and will head into this weekend with plenty of confidence. Can the Brit bring it home in this round too? It's shaping up to be a great weekend, so don't go anywhere.
Fun track here in Suzuka. It's a windy circuit, and he said it, it's the figure 8, so, you know, it's not just a clockwise circuit or a counterclockwise circuit. You get the best of both worlds. Lefties, righties, all of it. Rain on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Now that plays into 2BCR, because there's no DRS in the rain, and with our tire preservation, staying on front of other cars is absolutely a possibility, alright? But no DRS pull as well. But low speed corners in the rain, that's going to help out with our front wing, right? Ooh, little light rain. Yeah, you might be starting on the slick tires or starting on the inters and then making the switch off. I don't know. But we got rain, man. Okay, that should be a good one. All right, so in practice, you guys know, just going to skip this. I hope these guys always get the tires wrong, but what can I do about it? Nothing. Untested, yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to let them go. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Simulate session. Don't crash, please. I don't think they crash in practice if you simulate, but if you go in there, they can. I've never seen it, but just because I haven't seen it, I mean, the Haas drivers, you never know, right? In fact, let's go down here and take a look. Anybody? No, they made it. They made it to the end. Alright, so P1 over with. Car setup for Daniel Ricciardo here. So we got to move the rear wing all the way up. Front wing, you can go down. You are going to go this way. Oh my god, you really got to go back this way, bud. Oh my god. Alright, so that one is in a weird spot. I got to move you this way. And then I got to move you this way. There you go. Great, good, bad. The one at the top is a little bit off. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll try that for Daniel Ricciardo. There you go. Hard tires. Why does he have hard tires still? Did he go on the soft? He must have used soft. I don't even know what they're doing. I really don't. Boom, boom, boom. And why are you starting on the mediums? You already used the hard? See what I mean? Already used the hard. I don't get it. They're going to be on different tire sets again. Oh, practice. This game just full of flaws, isn't it? And we're going to do the setup for Theo Pourchaire. We got the optimal front wing, or the oversteer, which is good. Move that there. Move you that way. Very good. And what's you at the end? Oh, man. You really got to move. Oh, man. Oh, man. How do I... Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's the rear wing. Had to just move that in the right direction. There you go. All right, we'll try that out there for Theo Pourchaire. All right, 15 laps. Boom. Boom. Very nice. Simulate session. Practice session number 2. Don't forget to let Theo run out of fuel. Yeah, that is, there's a few new things I got to remember about this week, right? Qualifying with fuel if you're going to manually take over, and then also during the race, watch out for those back markers. Those back markers can be hell. All right, so P3, we're only at 74%. Going to have to get lucky here. All right, so great. Yeah, you there. Can I move you? Nope. Yeah, this is a rough one. Great and great. That might work. Good. No, that's got to go way that way. Probably the other way. Yeah, the other way. And then back down. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. There you go. Try that. We'll try that for Daniel Ricciardo. This is not an easy setup, man. This is all over the place. Not getting lucky here with it. Hopefully it comes together in the last practice session. You put the rear wing up. Oh, my God. We're all over the place. I did not get... What the hell is this track setup? What the fuck? What? How do I... Okay. There it is. All the way down. All the way. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough setup here for my 2 drivers. If I can just get them into like 85 or better, I'll be very happy with it. All right, so the last practice session, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, 2BCR. Please get it done. Please, 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 please. We got our new car parts. I spent money on it.
Hello and welcome to the much anticipated qualifying session.
Drivers need to get into Q3 if they want to make the top half of the grid. With only 10 slots available, it's a fight nobody wants to lose.
Now there's been a bit of talk lately about Oscar Piastri. Karun, how's he been doing?
They must be feeling good after their fast lap times in practice. Confidence can do great things for a driver, so I'm excited to see how they handle qualifying.
Buckle up then, folks. It's almost time for qualifying.
Does the setup you choose even matter if they don't use the tires you tell them to use? The setup, well, the setup does. I don't know about choosing the tires, but the setup absolutely does because it matters to their confidence, right? Confidence is key in this. So the car setup is combined with the confidence. So because we got a 95% for Daniel and a 97% for Theo, the confidence starts at high, and that improves their attributes. You can see it on the right there for Theo Pourchaire, and you can see it on the right there for Daniel Ricciardo. If you don't have a good setup in practice, you might end up in the white or even the red. Sometimes you get stuck in the red on those sprint weekends, and your driver confidence is either then at neutral or at in the red, so that you're actually negative stats, right? You don't want that. All right, so Daniel, you got yourself 4 sets of soft tires. Ooh, I got 4 for both. Let's go. All right, so no shenanigans here. Ladies and gentlemen, 2BCR in Japan, qualifying with our new 2BCR car. Let's go. Manage session. Ooh, man, how fast do you think we are? Tire preservation. We still are not going to have that lethal pace, but we should be faster, right? So Pourchaire and Daniel, get out there. I want to see if I can lead the pack and just get some laps in before any shenanigans. We know that it's pretty much a guarantee to get into Q2 with Haas and the RB and all that. So let's see what we can do. You guys want to get an online lap here with?
Radio check.
I'll do the hot lap. I'll do the hot lap. Hang on a second.
Copy. Radio check.
It's a fun track though. Look at that. Figure 8 goes underneath and it comes back on top. It's really cool. No one come out of the pits. Oh my God! Look who came out of the pits. Daisley. Thank you very much.
big gap.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So an onboard lap here with Daniel Ricciardo in Suzuka. Lewis Hamilton called this track a roller coaster. Lots of fun, right? The Ferris wheel in the background. So the one DRS zone. See what I mean? I'm getting sick, man. I can tell you. Oh, my God, my throat. The one DRS zone down this start-finish straight, so it's not DRS happy, right? High-speed corners, and we saw that when we were constructing our front and rear wing. It said that this track all about high-speed corner again, high-speed corner. Look at this. It's almost like going uphill to help you really brake. It's a fun track to race, man. A medium-speed corner, long and windy, left and right, heating up both your left side tires and your right side tires, the front and the rear. This one a high-speed corner before a medium-speed corner, right? Now you start to go uphill a little bit. The elevation going to help you with this hairpin to the left. Boom. You take it on the inside, the outside line. You get some battling into that corner. And then there are some overtakes on this straight, even though it's not DRS. It's slowly uphill. And then you got, what is this spoon corner? Max Verstappen dive bombing on Sebastian Vettel right there. Lots of runoff. High speed, though. And this is where you want to set it up for the back straight. Now, I always thought that there was DRS on this straight, but there's not. But a lot of overtakes do get done right here. What's it called? 430R? What's this corner called? High speed, man. You do not want to go side by side into that corner. You got a right-left chicane with a nice little decline that goes to the right as you start up your start-finish straight again, and boom, you're right back to it. 130R, Johnny. 130R. Thank you. 130R. All right, so Porsche across the line does a 26.5. Daniel Ricciardo does a 26.8. And we are 0.8 faster than Carlos Sainz. So I think we are through, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go time 16 and see what we got. Ahead of the Haas by 2.5 seconds. We're ahead of the Haas. Gasly, 0.2 ahead of us. All right, so how about that? How about that? Now, we don't know what kind of lap time Gasly put in. But if we're only 0.2 off the pace of the Aston with our tire preservation, that's a big increase for the race pace, man. Because we were already taking off on guys like Bottas when we had the tire offset, right? That's big. That's big. So one team at a time. Red Bull clearly out on front. I think Mercedes, not Mercedes, McLaren. I think McLaren is number 2 because they got that win last week with Lando Norris. And I think Aston is number 3. So if we're now back in third place, ooh, I want that freaking podium, man. I can smell it. Because the top 2 teams, they'll take 1 through 4. We're sitting there at 5 and 6. We just need some people to make some mistakes. And, it could be a real good weekend. All right, so our boys are in. Gasly, we're faster than... yeah, we're in, right? You guys all right with us? Alonso in Mercedes is so sick. Yeah, Russell and Alonso. But I don't think Mercedes is very fast this year. We've had no trouble kind of dropping them. I think the pace that Mercedes is showing is more of the driver's skill rather than the car itself. As we see Charles Leclerc, a qualifying god, put in a good lap time. So the Ferrari, 0.4 faster than us here in Japan. We've had some luck against Ferrari. Are they building back up, right? Remember, all the other teams are going to be conserving, and all the other teams are going to be developing. So you'll have one weekend where Red Bull's at the top, then all of a sudden McLaren will have some pace. Every track has different attributes, like this one is high speed, so this might favor the Ferrari, right? This is going to be interesting. So let's just keep on going. Yuki Tsunoda on his home race goes 2.1 seconds slower than Leclerc. Definitely had some traffic to deal with right there. Max Verstappen. Max, what do you got, buddy? He's on an out lap, so he's still going. All right, so let me show you guys the... my voice is going. I'm definitely getting sick. Definitely getting sick, but I am not stopping, all right? My Leaf game commentary might suck tomorrow, but I might have to take... tomorrow's what? Tomorrow's what, Wednesday? Or Thursday? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I might take Thursday and Friday off, ladies and gentlemen. I might do just some stuff like some editing on my own, but I don't know. I might have to take a break from the streams, man. My throat is just, it's going. It is going. Alonso, yeah. Save that engine. Yeah, don't worry. I'm saving it. All right, so Max Verstappen doing his lap. Let's see what we got. First sector for Max. Purple first sector. Oh, my God. Oh, just stuck behind that damn Williams, man. You hate to see it. So let's see what he can do here in the second sector. Imagine he still gets a purple second sector. That'd be fucking hilarious, man. He might, because the other guys might have got traffic as well. You don't know how the lap would have gone for the guys at the front. It's a green second sector. We know that. It's his first lap. Max Verstappen around the penultimate corner. Gets the chicane done. Down the start-finish straight. And Max Verstappen, purple second sector, or third sector, puts it on pole. We are only 6/10 off of Max. Now, that's probably more like 9/10, maybe a second, because that second sector was interrupted. So the Red Bull still has that pace, ladies and gentlemen, but with our tire preservation just creeping closer. I like the fact that we're right there with the Aston, and we're seeing the top drivers like Leclerc and Alonso and Hamilton. They're putting in some real good qualifying laps, right? So that's what your driver attributes can really help you out with. But I think we are good. Yuki Tsunoda, you might have to get another lap in as well, buddy. Don't chance it. George Russell going out doing another one. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good. All right, there goes Yuki. Come on, Yuki. Get a lap in, buddy. Yuki Tsunoda going to get caught by George Russell right there. Can Yuki get to... Oh, my God. Is this going to happen again? Yuki, are you going to get to the friggin... Oh, man. He's got 28 seconds. Yuki, come on, buddy. You got to get to the start-finish straight. You're in the drop zone, Yuki. Pick up the pace, buddy. Pick up the pace, Yuki. You got 20 seconds. Go. Yuki's being told by Christian Horner and Red Bull to go. You got to get to the friggin' finish line. 12 seconds. I think he's got it. The start-finish is pretty close right here. 10 seconds. And he's across the line. He's going to get his lap in. Dangerous. Dangerous for Yuki Tsunoda right there. That would have been good news for us. Yuki for the second race in a row. But this is his home race in Japan. I'm rooting for the guy, man. I want him to take points away from Max. Max in the Drivers' Championship is going to take off. But I also want McLaren. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get out of the way. Get out of the... Oh, my goodness gracious. Who was that in the kick? Some of the most egregious movement I have ever witnessed in qualifying in Formula One. How is he going to get away with that? That is a grid penalty. That is a black and white flag. That is sabotage on a man's home race here in Japan. Unacceptable. Yuki Tsunoda with a yellow first sector. All right, so he didn't... Oh, my God. Now he's coming up on... It's his teammate. No, it's not. It's a McLaren. Oh, it's a Mercedes. The Mercedes gets in the way of Yuki Tsunoda as well. The Mercedes knows, man. Unbelievable scenes as Bottas puts it on pole. Whoa, the Aston. What a lap for Valtteri Bottas. Yuki still gets a green second sector, so he improved upon his time. Can he get into Q2? Come on, Yuki. I'm pulling for you, buddy. This is not right. This is not right. Red Bull's already sabotaging this guy. It's Max is the golden boy. Yuki Tsunoda does not improve upon his time. Yuki is in second last in a Red Bull in his home race. Oh, the poor man. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That is just not right. Great for us. Well, Yuki will catch up to us throughout the race. I mean, it's good for us, but I feel so gutted for the guy, man. That is just... Could you imagine if that happened in real life? He's probably thinking he's going to be the hero. He got the drive in Red Bull. He's got the Grand Prix in Suzuka circled, and then that's Q1. It's worse than Checo Perez, man. Oh, my God, I feel for the guy. That's rough. All right, so we're going to slap on the old tires again. I want to make sure that we get through to Q2. All right, so boom, there it is. Our car setup is right where it needs to be. 95 and 97, we're good. All right, so let's get out there. Manage session. He's cursing up a storm. Yep. All right, so Theo Pourchaire, you're going to lead. Boom. Right away, Daniel. Right away, Daniel. Go, go, go. We got the Aston Martin that we're chasing as well. The Aston might be able to give us a little bit of a slipstream, although this track isn't very slipstream heavy. Still going to go for it, all right? So Theo Pourchaire is leading. We got Pierre Gasly out on front of us. Gasly is on worn-down softs as well. Sainz is coming out on the worn-down softs. Yeah, everybody's got those worn-down softs. So now I just got my eyes on traffic, right? If we can just get a clean lap in. If not, I'm going to pull them in right away because we're now in Q2. There's no way. There goes Hamilton. There goes Stoffel Van Dorn. All right, Leclerc, you fuck. Nobody else, please. Nobody else, please. Leclerc, we might get through the lap without catching Charles Leclerc. I don't know, but if anyone else comes out, we're screwed. All right, so I got my eyes set on the freaking map. Please, please, no one else come out. Go with it, Theo. Go with it, buddy. No one come out. No one come out of the pits. No one come out of the pits. No risk on front of us. Get the lap in. Gasly, he's going to start it. Followed up by Pourchaire. Nobody come out of the pits. Nobody come out of the pits. Nobody out of the pits. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Will we get our lap in before catching up to Charles Leclerc? The worst part to catch them is in that windy first sector, right? If we can catch them on the back straight to 130R, that's not that bad. But it looks like Gasly's going to catch Leclerc, and then Pourchaire will catch him, and then Ricciardo will catch him. So I'm hoping that Gasly can get Leclerc on the outside line and to open up the hole, punch the hole for Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo. Although we might get lucky, and Charles Leclerc might get to the, I don't think so, though. I think we're going to catch him. I think we're going to catch him at 130R, or maybe even the hairpin. Oh, it's going to, look, we're just going to catch right up to him. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right, so on board here with Theo Pourchaire. On front of us, we got, is it Gasly or is it Bottas? I believe it is Pierre Gasly. All right. Where is the map? There you go. Hang on. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to figure this out. There is Charles Leclerc. We're definitely going to catch him, but I think we're going to catch him on the straight, which could be really good for us, all right? Come on, Theo. Get by. Push him aside, Gasly. Push him aside. He's right there. Get to the side of the road. No lift. No lift for Theo. No lift. No lift for Daniel. I heard the engine. We're all right, ladies and gentlemen. We are all right. We're going to get that full lap in on our worn down tires. We're going to get some good times here, all right? As long as my drivers didn't screw the pooch. Theo Pourchaire with purple sectors. Now, that's only because no one else has gone around just yet. But Theo leading out on front of Daniel. Daniel not getting a slipstream. Theo Pourchaire on top with a 126.3, and Daniel only 0.2 behind him. So both of my drivers with similar lap times. Real good. Ahead of Gasly. Ahead of Gasly. Wow, nice job. Gasly gets out-qualified by Pourchaire by almost 0.4. Sainz 2.5 seconds behind. Real good. I think we'll be in. I think we'll be in. If I could save all my tires, that'd be real good, man. All right, don't worry. But whoa, what is this? What is this? Why did you just catch up? Oh, he caught up. Oh, we just got in the Ferrari's way. Sorry. I hate to see it. It wasn't my fault. I'm not on manual control. We're all right. Sorry. Got in that Ferrari's way. No wonder Ricciardo was driving faster. He was trying to get out of the way for the guy. Oh, well. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Look at this. If anyone catches us now, this is going to be brutal getting stuck behind. We're still at 1-2. We out-qualified Hamilton. We got Bottas on an outlap. We got Russell on an outlap. We got Ocon on an outlap. All right, if I could just get through with it. Leclerc goes slower than us. The two Ferraris went slower than us. I don't know. Hamilton probably had traffic, but Leclerc was only 0.4. All right, so I'm going to slap on a fresh set just in case, all right, because I do want to make sure we get out of Q2. I'll have 3 fresh sets for the race in Q3, but I could have 4, meaning I could get 2 qualifying laps in with fresh tires to really try to maximize. Max Verstappen, 0.6 faster. He might have gone around on fresh tires, all right. How do you think Lawson and Sainz are going to do in real life? I don't know. Williams and Sainz is an interesting one. Lawson I'm kind of frustrated with. I wanted someone better in that second Red Bull seat, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, all right? So Max the only one faster. You guys think we're all right? I'm just worried about, like, lap times where everybody doesn't get, what do I do? What do I do? You guys got to help me out here. We out-qualified everybody. Though there's Lando ahead of us. So Gasly and Bottas can both get ahead of us. Leclerc and Hamilton. Mercedes not so... Oh, man. Piastri can get ahead of us. What do I do? I think I have to go again. You have to do your due diligence. You don't want to miss out. Yep. You don't want to miss out. I'm going to go at the end, man. We'll go at the end. Because there's no way this is going to happen. Although we might get to see George Russell's lap time. If it's 125 around, I can go around the 3-minute mark, 2.5-minute mark. Go again? Yeah. Hang on a sec. I'm going to take a look at all the times around the 3-minute mark. Alonso, is he on an out lap right now or a hot lap? Alonso is... He's about to do a real lap. So you know what? I got my eyes on Alonso and Russell. If Alonso and Russell go faster... then I think I got to go out there again. But if the 2 Mercedes don't pass me by, I'm all right. Carlos Sainz doesn't get by me, which is real good. So there's going to be a Mercedes that gets by. There's going to be a McLaren that gets by me. There's going to be a Ferrari that gets by me. That pushes me back to 6 and 7. The 2 Astons can get by me. That'll push me back to 8 and 9. And then it's the 2 Mercedes. I got to go again. Yep. All right, I'm going again. Pourchaire, go, buddy. All right, Ricciardo, go, buddy. I'm going again. I'm going again. I don't want to get caught out here. It would be so stupid. Imagine I got caught out and I have 4 freaking soft tires for the race. I mean, you got them, use them, right? I'm going. I am going, ladies and gentlemen. So, Alonso. A yellow flag. Wait a minute.
Nice braking.
Nice braking.
Okay.
Did he lock up? What happened? Yellow flag, ladies and gentlemen. Sector 3. Alonso lock up on turn 15. We're good. We are good. Fernando Alonso in the Mercedes. What happened, buddy? Oh, my God. Well, there goes his lap time. He didn't damage his car, but there goes his lap time. Good. Good to see. All right, so what I got?
Just keep eyes on the mirrors.
Out lap,
Just
in
for a,
lap.
nice steady out lap to begin with.
I might want to save. I might want to save this. I gotta kind of just read. I just want to see what happens here. Let me get to the end of this lap, and then I'll judge everything on what I'm seeing. All right. So Alonso, there's Alonso coming across. Is he doing another lap? No, Alonso's in. Russell coming across the line. George Russell does not go faster than us. Gasly, flying lap for Gasly, and an out lap for Bottas. I think we're good. Flying lap for what's it called? The Ferrari. Flying. Everyone's on a flying lap, man. Everyone. This thing is, they can improve upon their time. Am I going or am I not going, ladies and gentlemen? I need to know. Let's see. Yellows. Ocon. Alonso's got 2 greens, but then he came in. Signs. Leclerc's on. No, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some lap times in here. Oh, shit. We got some guys going fast. All right.
Can you just keep an eye on your mirrors, please, just for anyone keeping their pace up.
Yeah, keep an eye on your mirrors. Those guys are gonna go faster than you, man. Yeah, all right. Good luck. I don't think I'm going to get a good lap in, but we'll see. Because there's... Oh, man. I don't think I'm going to get a good lap in. There's Albon right at the corner. We get through. Ricardo, can you get through, buddy? Can you get through? Ricardo, can you get through? And Danny does not... Look at this guy, man. That is some crazy blocking. All right, Daniel, don't worry. Call car in. You're not going to go faster. Crazy blocking, man. All right, so Theo Pourchaire. I'll go around with Theo again just to see what I can do. We got some drivers finishing up here. Alonso's done. Gasly's done. Did not go faster than Pourchaire, but went faster than Ricardo. Ricardo is at risk right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ricardo is in 8th. He's not going to improve upon his time. I think Pourchaire is good. So you know what, Pourchaire? I'm going to call you in. You're good, buddy. Pourchaire doesn't have to get this lap in. Save the tires. Don't risk a lockup or a spin. Just come on in. All right, so I'm going to bring these guys in. Ricardo gets out-qualified by Esteban Ocon. All I got below Ricardo right now. Bottas gets ahead of Ricardo. Oh, man. Daniel Ricciardo in number 10. Who could it be? It could be Alex Albon. Albon is on an in-lap. No, Albon is fine, and Van Dorn is fine. I think we're all right. I think we're all right, ladies and gentlemen. The only 2 drivers that can pass us are Stoffel Van Dorn and Alex Albon, and they are not on flying laps, which means we should be through to Q1. A lot of cars here. Esteban Ocon in the Williams doing a great job, man, into 9th. That was the one that was dangerous. We got lucky with Alonso and Russell. The 2 Mercedes, man, they could have been a pain in the ass. The 2 Mercedes are out in Q2. Big. So Alonso and Tsunoda way back there. Good. Stay away from them. George Russell might be an issue at the start of the race, though, if he can leapfrog Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is a problem as well, but the kick, we should have clear pace over the kick. All right, so we're through, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God, that one was scary. That one was scary. Theo Pourchaire gets through. Daniel Ricciardo. And who was on pole? Charles Leclerc on pole. Man. So we had Bottas on pole in Q1. Leclerc on pole in Q2. It might not go Max Verstappen's way right here. I don't know. All right, so Q3, I want to save 2 fresh sets for the race. Q3, we know we're going to end up somewhere in the back, so I will use the worn-down tires, but not too worn down, and then I'll get a fresh set, and we'll have 2 fresh set of soft tires for the race. All right, let's go. All right, so this time I want to wait. I want to wait to see. So Charles Leclerc, got to wait until they're through the first sector on that high-speed corner, and then I can go, all right? I don't want to hit traffic, so I'm going to wait. Ocon's going to go first, then Verstappen. So I got to wait for Ocon to hit the point where I know I can beat. All right, so Ocon, there it is, right there. All right, so Pourchaire, you go. Ricardo, 1, 2, you go. All right, so that should be good enough to stay ahead of Esteban Ocon. And by the time I come around, I'm hoping that all the other drivers have left the pits, all right? Only 2 more to go, 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Come on, get on the road. Get on the road right now. Get on the road. Oh, we're going to have to deal with traffic. Those cars are going to come out at weird times. I know it. There's Piastri. We might get past Piastri. The problem is he's going to get slowed down by Verstappen and Bottas. Norris we're going to catch. Oh, you fucks. You jackasses, man. I hate qualifying in this game. There's no way around it, man. So we have a Ferrari and a McLaren that are just there waiting for us, right? So here we go. Oh, it's brutal. It's all right. I still have another lap that I can put in at the end. So Theo Pourchaire is going to lead. We'll see what we can do. Those McLaren and the Ferrari in that middle sector, we might not catch them until 130R, which is good news. But he's slowing down. They're slowing down the Aston Martin right now. Aston Martin gets through. Aston Martin now getting through the McLaren. Yeah, they're going to be side by side, man. Get going, please. Get going. All right, so our two boys are coming around. Yeah, we're definitely going to catch them. Get to the hairpin. Please get to the hairpin. Get to the hairpin so I can catch you at 130R. Please get to the hairpin. They're at the hairpin right now. They're taking that corner as we're going to approach them. I think we'll be all right here, ladies and gentlemen. Unless the game, bugs out. We're catching them on a straight. Just don't get to that straight, please. Don't get to that straight. They might get to the end of it before we catch them. I don't know. Our boys are going. Our boys are going. Oh, man, they're going to be right at the left-hander. Oh, man, this is going to be brutal. This is going to be brutal. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, please. Slow down. Slowed right down. Slowed right down. Call car in. Pourchaire, call him in. Call him in. Daniel, are you all right? Daniel? Oh, Daniel's all right. Daniel can get his lap in. Yeah, I'm calling Pourchaire in. Daniel, you can go, buddy. Go, 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 go. Fucking so annoying. Daniel gets his lap in. Daniel goes 6/10 slower than Valtteri Bottas. Such a pain in the ass, man. Let them finish. You're not getting two more. Oh, I'll get two more in. Don't worry about that. Pourchaire, reconfigure. Same tires. Bang. Go, 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 go. I'll get two more in. Don't worry about that. Pourchaire, send out, go. Because the last one, you don't have to worry about. You just need to get one quick lap in, all right? Why not let him put a time up? Because I need a clean lap, all right? If I'm going to do good in qualifying, it needs to be a clean lap. That cost me like 5/10 or something. I'm in 10th with that. We're not out qualifying these guys. We can get by Ocon, but that's 9th and 8th. That's it. So if any kind of slowdown in my qualifying, you're back in 10th. It's really that simple. Fresh tires, John? Nah, he's good. Don't worry. Pourchaire will do his business. I'll get another lap in with it as well. All right, so Theo going around. Daniel, I'll just slap on a new set of tires for Daniel Ricciardo. And what I'll do with Theo Pourchaire is I'll push on his in lap to make sure he gets in there, all right? So Daniel Ricciardo into the pits. Theo Pourchaire trailing. All right, so Theo's going to get his lap in. Daniel, fresh set of soft tires. All right, so there goes Theo Pourchaire now. He should get his lap in. Very nice. You know what? You guys might be right. Let me see. Yellow sector. 350 to get around. 121. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm going to listen to you guys. I'm going to call Theo in. Call Theo in. We're not going to be able to. If it was a green first sector, I'd do it. I'm going to call him in. We got to get that full lap in. Yeah. All right. Come on, Theo. Get it back into the pits, buddy. New softs. Yep, going to new softs. So if I'm going to do that in the future, I think I want to take over manual control and get him around the track a little bit quicker. That's my own fault. All right, so Theo into the pits. Brand new set of soft tires. Get them on, buddy. All right, so what are you doing? Who's out there right now? Is that Max? Max is on a... Is he on a... Okay, no, he's doing a flying lap. All right, I know what to do here. I know what to do. After Max Verstappen goes, then I go. Yeah, I know what to do. So I think that's Max, right? Max? Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on. Go, 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 go. Max is around the corner. And now it's time. Pourchaire. Go. Ricciardo, go. There it is. So my boys are going. Max Verstappen now coming through the fields. And not going to be an issue. 2BCR in the pits. Let's go, all right? Now, we should get there in time. If we don't, I will pick up the pace with like 30 seconds to go. But the best laps were 130 or 125. I've given myself 2 minutes to get around the track at warming up my tires, so that should be fine. All right, so I'll keep an eye on the clock here. We'll see what we got. So all the drivers are out there. Verstappen is slowing down everybody. Verstappen is going to slow down. Yeah. So hopefully Max gets far enough out on front where I don't have to worry about him. 30 seconds. How are we looking? Hang on. How are we looking? 43 seconds. It's not going to take me 43 seconds. That's half the lap. We're right there. They're going to start speeding up any second now. You think we're good, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I think we're good. 30 seconds. We're at 130R. Yeah, they're starting to speed up. We're good. We're good.
We are still
Pourchaire
forward at the
and
front.
Daniel Ricciardo. Let's go, boyos. Get that freaking lap
clear.
in. Right at the end, all right? The
Judge,
Ferraris are ahead of us. I got Max Verstappen, who I might have to overtake at some point in this. 17 seconds left. Come on. Pourchaire, he's across the line. We timed it right. Daniel, across the line. We're going to get the freaking lap in, all right? We made it just in the nick of time. Beautiful. So now we got ourselves the best position on the track, all right? No one on front of us. Clear air, although we will be catching up to Max Verstappen. Oh, man. Max is going to be a problem. Hopefully the two Ferraris slow down Max Verstappen at the right point. But Max is slowing down the two Ferraris. Look at this. Oh my God, Max. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Now Theo Pourchaire, get by Max Verstappen with no shenanigans. Come on, buddy. That's a green first sector for Theo. That's a green first sector for Daniel. Catch up to Max. Catch up to Max. Max, pull over, bud. Pull over, Max. There you go. Max is pulling over for Theo. Max, stay over. Stay over. Jesus, Max, what the fuck was that? Trying to intimidate Daniel Ricciardo right there. A green second sector for Daniel. A yellow second sector for Theo Pourchaire. Where can 2BCR put it? Where can they put it, baby? Theo up into 6th. Nice job. Daniel into 9th. Is Max in 10th? What the hell happened to Max Verstappen? McLaren's at the front. Red Bull. One of them out in Q3 and Max Verstappen in 10th. He must have hit traffic on his laps. But Theo, nice job, buddy. All right. Wow. What a horrible qualifying for Red Bull. And that's what we needed, right? To even out the constructors a little bit. Yuki in second last. And Max, that was going to be pushing Daniel Ricciardo to start. So we got to get by Esteban Ocon. And we got to see what the Ferraris are bringing, because they look like they got some pace here in Japan.
It won't be long before we get underway here in Japan with 53 figure-of-8 laps around this historic circuit.
Anything can happen at Suzuka, as Kimi Raikkonen proved in 2005. The Finn battled all the way from 17th to win. Will we see a similar show of will and talent today, I wonder?
Drivers will battle it out this weekend on the snaking turns of Suzuka, the only figure-of-8 track in Formula One. High-speed downforce will be the name of the game here, if teams want to secure a place on that podium. Well, there's nothing quite like it. Welcome along to race day.
All right, sorry about that. All right. Oh, yeah, the rain. And ahead of the red. Oh, wow. So somebody was saying Max is going to be pulling us around the whole track. No, Max, this is not a DRS track, and it's going to be raining. So track position is going to be big, all right? So we got ambient temperature 17 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so how do I look at the rain again? What is it again? I got to go to... this and then hit. There it is. All right, so we're starting on the softs and it switches to the rain. Oh my God. And we might have to go to the end on it. So that's going to play into our favor big time. They're going to have to conserve and we can keep up some decent pace. All right, so it's obviously going to be a start on the soft tires, right? It's got to be. It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be. All right, so we're going to push hard. Boom. Now, that's a lot of rain, though. That is a lot of rain, which means we can save some fuel on this. So, how many laps of rain here? Majority. How many laps down of fuel could we make? I mean, I could probably go, 53 and go all the way down to 46. What do you guys think we should do? 3 laps down? 50? Yeah, 50. There you go. 50 and 50, and we'll push off the beginning. We'll wait till we're in position, and then the latter stage of the race, when the rain kicks, that's when I'll start conserving my fuel. Like 4? No, I don't want to do 4. Don't want to do 4. That might be a little bit much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the plan is we're going to push. We're going to push like hell because track position really does matter. Should we be trying to back off some drivers with Ricciardo? In other words, when the rain hits, we're going to have to deal with the double stack. So it would be in our favor to keep Ricciardo 3 seconds behind Pourchaire, maybe push some drivers back, but maybe I'll deal with that when I actually get to that, right? Off the beginning, I should be pushing like hell. Your engine naturally cools down in the rain anyways? No, it's just because it's not about temperatures, Razuk. I'm not worried about fuel for temperature. It's when you're in the rain, you're not using as much fuel because you're going easier. And so you're going to notice that with the rain, if you don't underfuel, you're going to end up with like 5 laps worth of extra fuel, and that's just going to be heavy. So I want to be as light as possible here at the beginning so that I can go. All right, so I'm excited to see Theo's pace in the rain. What's his adaptability? Yeah, that's not going to show us. Damn, that sucks. And it is up there, though, isn't it? It's like in the 90s or something. All right. It's pronounced Teo. Teo Pourchaire. All right, Teo Pourchaire. Jesus. All right. Oh, man, my voice. It sucks. Wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. Well, they certainly appear calm and composed heading into this race.
Yeah.
They must be excited to start 6th, but it's a long race, so they need to keep a cool head.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. The drivers are
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Japanese Grand Prix. What a wild qualifying. Theo Pourchaire in 6th, Daniel Ricciardo in 9th. Let's go ahead of 2 Red Bulls who really screwed the pooch in qualifying. Oh my God, Daniel, if you can get by Esteban Ocon in that Williams to start, that would be huge, buddy. We got rain upcoming, but we're starting on the soft tires. Can Daniel get around? Daniel battling 1v1 against Esteban Ocon in the Williams. I don't know. Williams, oh geez, he's on the grass. Bang, buddy! And we get it done. We have split those Ferraris, and we are battling out on front. All right, calm down now on the engine. All right, so it's a cooler day here, right? So I will push the battery. We have underfueled our car because we got rain upcoming, and with our tire preservation, could be real good. We got our new front wing. We got our new rear wing. We still want to get a 4th and a 5th generation for those two, and we're going to be building that up over the course of the year. But this is a dramatic upgrade from last Grand Prix car. So with our tire preservation and the increases that we have, what kind of performance are we going to have here tonight for 2BCR, ladies and gentlemen? So I will stay on board with these guys. When is the rain going to kick in? It's going to be a slow kick for the rain. I don't know. We got everybody starting on the soft tires, but the question becomes, when do you make that switch over, you know? The yellow line is your grip line or your rubber line. I don't know. Are we trying to get to lap 20? Is it lap 15? I don't exactly have an accurate weather center as well, so is that the truth? So I think I want to do our best job right here on conserving these tires early. It's not that hot of a day, so tire temperatures are not going to get out of control, but we do not need to push. We're right here with the Ferraris. The McLarens are out front leading. They're battling Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Daisley with the mechanical fault. Jeez. Look at Max Verstappen. No, that's Yuki. That's Yuki Tsunoda stuck behind. Oh, my God. Everything just going wrong for the RBs, man. Every single time. They can't get away from it. All right, so you're going to notice that I am going to lose the cars on front of me a lot in this race. The reason being, this is not a DRS heavy track. Now, if I have some open road on front of me, I will push, but this is not like Bahrain or Australia. There is one DRS zone, and it's down the back straight. So this is not that kind of track where we have that advantage, where we can just let other drivers pull us around, right? Now, I will push my tires to try to defend, because with the rain, track position is going to be massive. I don't want to let anybody by me, right? Now, even Max Verstappen, he's going to be on his way. But if we can conserve some tires here and let the offset happen, look at these other drivers, right? Their softs are down to 90, 91%. We're at 94% still. So this is what I'm hoping for. Now, with the Ferrari, yeah, I think we're good for battery now. I think we're good for battery. We're going to get an overtake done, my God. The problem with the overtake, getting it done here, Theo, is how are we going to make the jump up to Pierre Gasly, man? We got to hope that Charles Leclerc has got some pace in that Ferrari. Ferrari had a very good qualifying. So I will see what Theo Pourchaire, let's just show you guys what the DRS looks like. I still think that Charles can go catch those Astons, but here's what the DRS looks like, right? So is there any reason to overtake, or am I in a good spot? He goes way out on front. We are right there trying to pull away from Esteban Ocon. He's way out on front, pulling me ahead. You see that? Way out there. So down the start-finish straight, there you go. I'm going to continue to use fuel. I'm just going to manage my tires. I don't know how deep into that I want to go. And I would also love to get some battery back, but we can't start charging through this sector. So the Ferraris are quick, ladies and gentlemen. Without question, the Ferraris are quick. I have got to let the tire wear do the work for us, all right? Here comes Max Verstappen. That might be our key. Let Max Verstappen get out on front and kind of pull us ahead, right? But he's going to lose us in the first and second sector as well. Let this come back to me. With 91%, they're at 87s and 86s. They're going to start to conserve. Let this one come back to me. With the rain and everything, let this one come back, all right? So, Daniel Ricciardo, you know what? Daniel, if you can stay right there with Theo Pourchaire and with Lewis Hamilton, we can defend nicely against Max Verstappen. The one Ferrari is pulling off into the distance. I'm all right with that. This is our pace right now. This is not a DRS-heavy track. Let us just use this fast forward and see where it takes us. The rain, ladies and gentlemen, still not on the forecast. We have 4 minutes until the next weather stage, and it is not raining. The Ferrari going to get a move done on Theo Pourchaire. There you go, all right? But look at that. We've already caught back up to Charles Leclerc, who's obviously conserving. Obviously. So I'm going to continue to use my engine. We're going to conserve that fuel when the rain kicks in, all right? Don't worry about that. Yellow flag, ladies and gentlemen. We have a yellow flag on track. What happened? I'm trying to find the... all the cars are moving. It might have just been a slight touch. Maloof, a lock up into turn 1. My God. That's another Haas driver, ladies and gentlemen. Another one bites the dust. So we're good. Ricciardo, yeah, just stay right here. I don't even care about conserving. Look at that, 88% now to their 83s and 84s, right? I could even conserve a little bit more. I think I want to go back to topping up our battery, all right? Because the battery is going to be key for the defense before the switch over from the slick tires to the soft tires, or the wets, the intermediates, I should say. All right, so the Ferrari's still doing their thing. So this is going to be interesting. Last lap, Ferrari, Leclerc did a 34.1, Gasly a 34.1. They're putting in similar time to the Aston Martin on front. So the Astons are battling away with the McLaren. I'm right here doing my thing. We're keeping Max Verstappen behind us. There's no need to jump. Save your battery and wait. Save your battery and wait. What are we doing here? We're kind of getting stuck behind them, though. Look at the pace difference. Yeah. If I can get an overtake done with Theo Pourchaire, I will go for it. But very tough track to do it. I'm going to need full battery to get it done. The DRS, they're going to be able to defend. I might be able to try it like right here. Next lap, maybe. Let me just see how this goes, though. Let me just see how this goes. Battery's more important than tires, for sure. You already got the tire edge? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's going to come back, and so if I want to make that leapfrog, or if I got to make a move before the rain kicks in, I want to have that battery so I can get either an overcut or an undercut. Yellow flag again. Another yellow flag. We're still getting DRS pulls. Everything is good. Papa Costa running wide on turn 13. I might come up with a new rule. Anytime an RB or a Haas crash, I'm not taking a look at it. Unless it's like a real crash. We know they're going to lock up. We know they're going to spin. We know, I mean, every single race, man. It's ridiculous. He has DRS. Yeah, I got DRS too. Don't worry about a damn thing. So, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari dragging us ahead. We still have that tire wear advantage. And I think we're actually making up ground to the guys on front. Wet weather predicted. All right, so the wet weather now has officially been predicted. All right, so I'm going to try something now. We want to start moving up so that we can make this happen. So is he a second ahead? Hang on a second. Theo, we going? Theo, we going? I will wait for 130R. Hang on, he is a second. If he's already a second ahead, I'll just use the DRS. Hang on a second. Lewis Hamilton, what are you doing, buddy? I think I might have him on the DRS. Hang on. I want to see what we have here. I can definitely do a leapfrog. I know where I can try to get my battery overtake in, but if I can just get a free one with the DRS, that's the way to do it. It's not here. Wait for it. I think Lewis is going to get another DRS pull from his teammate. Yes, he is. All right, so not going to get it done here. I know where I can try to get my move done. 3 minutes before the rain kicks in, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's going to be a slow drizzle to start. So we're definitely going to have to use these tires here still. And the DRS is going to go away when the intermediates hit. So let me just get through this sector. I know what I'm going to do right here. 8% better tires. Yeah, we might be able to go for it. All right. All right, so Theo, you're up first, buddy. High aggression on the overtake, all right? I'm going to let you attack, and now it's time to use your battery. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I've given Theo Pourchaire the go-ahead to get a move done. Will he be able to do it? The DRS is not here, but the battery is big for this straight. It's big. Theo Pourchaire engages that battery. He's in the slipstream. Side by side, Lewis Hamilton's going to close the door, though. Come on, Theo, you can do this. I'm going to give him another shot. Going to give him another shot. We want to get by this Ferrari before the rain, man. Don't want to get stuck back here. Go for it, Theo. There it is, using his battery. Side by side, down 130R. Theo Pourchaire in a drag race right now with Lewis Hamilton. He's got the inside line. Oh, my God. It's going to be a freaking crash. High speed 130R, you maniacs. Jeez, around the outside, I don't know who's going to get DRS. Theo Pourchaire still trying to get it done. Still trying to get it done. And he does, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job by Theo. Did we get our rear wing open? No. The rear wing goes to Lewis Hamilton. I think we'll be all right, though. I think we'll be all right. All right, so we'll start building that back up again. Let's go. Let's go. Now I got to try to get Daniel Ricciardo through. All right, so Theo, good job, buddy. All right, we are going to push now because the rain is on the way and I want to catch up to those guys on front. All right, now we're going to use our tire. What we saved up, we're going to deploy to try to catch up. Next up, Daniel Ricciardo. I want you by this Ferrari next, buddy. I want you by this Ferrari next. Wait for it, though. Wait for it. Teo, Johnny, it's Teo. All right, so we caught up to the Ferrari now, so I can bring it back. All right, now we're going to get by you. We're going to get by you. I'm going to deploy. Daniel Ricciardo now. We got to get by before Max Verstappen becomes an issue. Right there. Right there goes Daniel Ricciardo. Come on. Let's go. Big Dick Rick right there with the overtake. Moving on up. Who's next? Who is effing next? Boom. Boom. All righty. Nice. Good job there, Daniel. Way to go. The Ferraris are falling off, man. Before the rain hits, we want to get out there. We got a 0.01 millimeters of rain on the track. All right. Oh, man. Leclerc is going to get a slipstream off of Pierre Gasly, so we're not going to get the overtake done here. All right, so you know what? Charge it up. Charge it up. I'm still using fuel. I know. We can save a lot of fuel once the rain hits, all right? Gonna keep on saving those tires. I can't get an overtake done on a DRS. I can get the overtake done into that corner that I showed you guys. Gotta save up our battery. Use the DRS pull while we can to save up a little bit of battery. Yeah, the rain is coming. The rain is on its way. The McLarens out on front are still battling. Valtteri Bottas is there with them, and Charles Leclerc is stuck behind Pierre Gasly right now. So save it up. Save it up. Yeah, just save up your battery through this section. They can't catch you. They can't overtake you. Just save it up. Catching up to the Ferrari still. Save it up. Now start pushing. Start pushing through this sector by saving your battery. Start pushing. Come on. Good job, Daniel. So Max Verstappen gets by Lewis Hamilton. He's going to be right there now. All right, so that's good enough. Deploy. Go for it. You don't have to deploy, Daniel. You just continue to conserve, bud. All right, so next up, Theo Pourchaire going for another overtake. Want to get the overtakes done before the pit stop in the rain, and I don't know when it's going to happen, all right? So let's see if Theo can get it done. High overtake. Go for it, Theo. Come on, buddy. Theo Pourchaire gets cut off by Charles Leclerc, but he goes the switchback to the inside line. Charles, man, he just sends it around the outside line, man. What a move by Charles Leclerc right there. Theo, what happened, buddy? Theo, what happened? Theo got all out of sorts right there, and now he's battling away with Daniel Ricciardo. Calm down, you two. Calm down, you two. There you go. All right, so good news is that we got Charles Leclerc off the line, which means we can use the DRS to get the overtake done now. And Daniel, let's see if we can get a double dose of DRS overtake on the Ferrari. All right, so here goes Theo Pourchaire, almost out of battery now, but perfect to get the move done on Charles Leclerc. No way. 2BCR going for a double overtake on the Ferrari into turn one. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Stick it in, buddy. Stick it in. You can do it. Hold on, Daniel. Hold on. Yeah. Absolute beauty. Absolute beauty right there by 2BCR. All right, now we got to go. Now next up is Pierre Gasly. All right, so I'm using the tires now. Don't know when the switchover is going to come, but I'm using my tires. All right, so our tire advantage is going away, but that's part of the plan, right? We are using it right now to leapfrog. Come on, let's go. In fact, Gasly's quick. I'm going to go back to saving tires. and I'm going to just conserve fuel. All right, yeah, not conserve fuel, sorry, conserve battery. All right, got to get that battery going again. And I still have a DRS, so I think Theo will just get this move done naturally. Yeah. Conserve the battery. Conserve the battery. Charles Leclerc is still behind. We're working away from Max Verstappen. All right, stay right there again. All right, you know what? If it worked last time, let's do it again. Let's do it again, 2BCR. Let's do it again, boyos, all right? Double overtake for the boys. Can we get it done now on Pierre Gasly? Because the double overtake, we can then defend with the DRS. So there goes Theo. All of his battery has been deployed. He's going to have to go back the other way. Daniel's going to follow him. They're going to go around the outside line. 2BCR working together. Oh, man, battling with the Aston. The Aston's got the inside line. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Oh, look at these two. Look at these two. Come on. Oh, he's still battling. The Aston is not giving up. But Daniel says, no, buddy. Come on, Daniel. Use that battery, buddy. That's why I saved it up. Get in there, Daniel. Yeah. Wheel-to-wheel racing here is fantastic. Charge up the battery. Charge up the battery, and you top it up. All right, very good. Very good. And 2BCR's into 4th and 5th here in the rain. Come on, man. All right, now I really have to save up the battery, right? Really do. In fact, hang on a second. Okay, it's time to start deploying some questionable tactics here. Questionable tactics. Okay, pause the game. All right, Daniel, you're in 4th. You are not going to fight your teammate, all right? And you are always going to defend. And I want you to go slow as molasses through this corner, all right? I need to create a gap so that Theo can get ahead. Theo, now's your time, buddy. Go. Daniel will do his job and help you out. Go. So Daniel now is going to deliberately slow down to try to create something of a gap here, all right? For the eventual pit stop that we know is going to happen. Oh, my God. Ricardo, he's got the slipstream. It's just too much. Daniel, you're going to have to defend that, buddy. They're on their way. There you go. Nice job. All right, now deploy. Daniel, you're going to have DRS, so harvest it up. Slow it down, Daniel. Slow them all down behind you. All right, now, Pourchaire, I'm going to push. Pourchaire, I'm going to push with that battery right now, all right? So there goes Pourchaire pushing with the battery. He's going to pull Daniel ahead. Hopefully, Daniel will not catch him before the DRS zone. I don't know, though. Daniel defending. Come on, Daniel, just defend. There you go. Defend that line. Nice job. Theo Pourchaire. Pull it back. There you go, Theo. Go into the distance, buddy. All right, so now Daniel, slow right down and keep these guys behind you. Papacosta running wide. All right, so what I'm doing now with Daniel is through this middle sector, I'm going to build up his battery and let Theo go into the distance. They can't overtake me in this middle sector. It's not going to happen. Theo, build up that gap and get off into the distance, all right? This is so key for us to try to get into the pits at the right time. All right, so boom, again. Very nice. Don't want you fighting. You've heard the news. Don't want you fighting. Good job, Daniel. Keep him right there. Now, back to normal, Daniel. Back to normal. They can get you done. They can get the overtake done here, Daniel. So now you got to go back to normal. Daniel Ricciardo keeping Pierre Gasly behind him, helping out, defending like a lion. See the gap that we just pulled out there? That's what I'm hoping for over and over and over again. All right, so catching up to Valtteri Bottas. We don't have any tire offset now, but a 4th and 5th place is very good for me. Tire or track position is key here in the rain. All right, so we're going to do this again. Nice job. All right, so we're going to get Theo Pourchaire pushing on his battery through the DRS zone. We got 0.36 millimeters of rain on the track. All right, so go with it. Theo. Push, buddy.
And overtake available when you need.
All right, so Theo's going to push again. Daniel's going to enjoy the DRS from Theo. There it is. That'll pull him ahead. Theo now is going to go back into top up, and Daniel's going to go into full-on charge up and let Theo into the distance mode. All right, go, Theo. Go, buddy. You got to go. So Daniel, again, is now going to just defend and give a gap to Theo Pourchaire. Theo, I'm just going to use your battery every DRS straight, all right? Right here, we are good. Keep them behind. Let Theo get a little bit of a gap, all right? We're going to have to double stack anyways. Yeah, keep him right behind. Don't worry about anything. Daniel, that's enough now. All right, go back into normal.
Recharge off.
There it is. Go for it, Daniel. Go, buddy.
Yeah, let's keep this lift and coast up.
All right, very nice. When's the cutoff again for inters? Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. It depends on the worn rate of your tire. Like, there's a lot going in with it. You definitely want to be, when it goes to 1 millimeter, that's when the DRS goes away. So you definitely want to have it sorted out by then. You know what I mean? Ooh, some battery being used here by the Aston. Yeah, some battery, but I got a slipstream. I got the slipstream, bitch. I got the slipstream. Oh, man, the Aston doesn't care about any slipstream. All right, Daniel Ricciardo, let's get that overtake done again. Theo, let's go, buddy. Deploy. I'm fine with that. I'm ready for this. I am ready for this. He is not within a second of Theo. That's why I pulled out that gap. Gasly gets the overtake done. Daniel Ricciardo gets the DRS. And come on, Daniel. Right past him again, buddy. Right past him with the DRS. Stay back there. Stay effing back there. You're not allowed up here. There you go, Daniel. Stay. No, not yet. He's still side by side, Daniel. Yellow flag. Yellow flag on the track. Daniel, get the move done, bud. Get the move done. Nice. Move is done. Calm down, calm down. Ricardo, overtake on Gasly. Real nice. 0.57. We're getting close. We're getting close to the switchover. For sure, we're getting close. 100% we're getting close to the switchover to the wet tires, man. 0.58. Let's see. It's still getting better. But I'm just going to react to what the other drivers are doing. I don't want to come out on the inters when it's not wet enough. You'll burn through them, right? What are the other drivers doing? Some other drivers are down like 46%. Yeah, we want to extend. We want to extend. Daniel Ricciardo, come on. Oh, man, I didn't use my battery right there. That might be dangerous. That might be, yeah, that was dangerous. Didn't use my battery right there. That's all right. I'll catch back up.
Let's push, come on.
That's all right. I'll catch back up. In that corner, you definitely have to use it. All right, so go ahead, Theo. Stay ahead.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
You're doing fine, Daniel. Don't worry about a damn thing, buddy. All right, so Gasly is now pushing. Wow, look at Gasly. He is really pushing. Yeah. These guys. Ooh, we got some guys going into the pit. Hang on a second here. Got some going into the pit. So Theo Pourchaire, yeah, they're going into the pit. There goes Oscar Piastri into the pit. Lando, not so much. So are some drivers going in? I'm sending both my drivers in at the same time. So no, it's only the guys who have the worn down tires. All right, that is it. Now let's see. We're going to get overtaken by the Aston Martin here. Nothing you can do. Don't worry. You're in a good spot. We're still ahead of Max. So be it. He's going to get by. He's going to get by. So be it. Harvest up. Harvest up, Theo.
Charge on.
Don't worry about it, buddy. We're doing good. We're doing good. Remember, we don't get to enjoy the DRS trains like normal. All right, so Gasly gets ahead of Theo Pourchaire. Really using that battery heavily with Theo. Lots of guys into the pit now. All right, so it might be. I'd like to go as long as possible until the one, so I don't burn through those inters. Because if it's a one stop and you're trying to get to the end on the inters, then you don't want to burn through them right now. Ooh, I don't know what I want to do. We caught up to Bottas. Yes, we did. A bunch of guys on the intermediate tires coming out. But on 74 millimeters, those tires are going to burn through, man. So Pourchaire, we're still building up our battery. Yeah, okay, we can release it now. You can go. You can go.
And
don't worry about it. All right, so I think I'm going to allow Daniel to start fighting Theo because he can lead out on front now because Max is going to overtake us unless we do some switches. Although Theo, you got the DRS. No, Theo's all right. Theo's all right. He's got the DRS. All right, so I'm going to go back into conserving my tires now. And I just, yeah, the battery is good. Everything is good. Top up. Everything is good. Everything is good. So let's read what happens here at the front. In fact, let's see Piastri, right? So Piastri's on those inters down to 97% already on his out lap. He hasn't even completed a lap, and he's gone through 3% on those inters. I guarantee you they're cooking. Lando's into the pits as well. So they were at the same spot, right? I think, guys, this is one of those ones that it's actually going to play into our favor. These guys are going into the pit, but they're going to come out when it's still, the track is still dry. I think I should stay out as long as possible, so I'm going to really build up an intermediate offset, right? A real big one. We get that move done? We're going to get that move done? Not going to get that move done there, Theo Pourchaire. Don't worry about it. Build it up, Theo. Build it up, man. Pit this lap, Johnny. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. If I can get the overtake done, yeah, okay. So we want to get the overtake done with Theo Pourchaire, and then see if we can get the job done on Bottas, and then maybe one lap extra for Daniel Ricciardo. Remember, I'm worried about going to the end now on these inters, so I think I want to take our time with it. I don't know. Don't know what I want to do. We're going to get a DRS pull as long as it stays in 90. I'm going to get a DRS pull. I'm going to conserve my battery here. Conserve your battery with Theo. Now use it. All right, we're still using fuel. We're still conserving our tire. I'm not worried about all those guys. They're going to be burning through their tires. 0.84. They're going to have to conserve them. I think I can stay out here. Even if I lose track position, it'll come back to me, man. It'll come back to me. 0.84. I'm just wondering if I should send one of them in. I'm gonna get Theo past them though on the DRS. The inters don't lose much pace. The offset is most likely worth it. Maybe. Right, maybe it is worth it to go in right now. 0.85. I just don't see it going way up there. And I don't know what kind of lap times the guys behind are putting in. I could maybe bring in somebody, but I can go one more lap, I think. Should I bring in? Hang on. Maybe I should bring in one right now because the guy who I bring out in second is going to lose 3 seconds anyways, right? Maybe I should bring in Theo Pourchaire, but I can go one more lap. Let me see the freaking weather. The weather seems to be tapering off a little bit. Like, there's still lots of rubber on the track. The grip is still high. Now, you know what? Trust the tire preservation. Yeah, I've made my mind up. All right, I'm going to get a DRS pull here for Theo Pourchaire. And he's probably going to go into the pits. Yep, that's fine. Go into the pits. Give me a nice little push, and now I can go. There's your DRS pull, all right? So now I'm going to go with Theo Pourchaire. These guys are both in. All right, Theo. You're up next, buddy. So we're going to see what happens with these guys, all right? These guys are already down to like 94% and stuff. They're pushing. I think I'll be all right. Push one lap. Yeah, I'm going to push with Theo right now on front. So, Theo, you're in next lap. All right, so inters. But I might even go one more after that with Daniel Ricciardo, because Daniel's going to lose out on 3 seconds getting stuck behind him anyways. The question is, will I lose 3 seconds by doing another lap? At least I'll have fresher tires then after that, right? Yeah, so this one's going to be a weird one. We're going to know at the end of the race whether it was the right call. Don't worry about track position. Don't worry about that. What I'm worried about is the tire offset. So the first guy in was Piastri. He's already down to 93%, right? So the one thing that's going well for them is that it's not that hot of a day. So they might be able to, but it's still at 0.89. It's still at 0.89, man. Last lap, let me see. Last lap, we're doing 41s. Piastri did a 36.6. 35, so we're losing like 5 seconds a lap. Yeah, okay, it's time to get in. It's time to get in. It's time to get in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Daniel, you're going to go next. You're going to use your battery for this lap. All right, Daniel? Go for it, buddy. Go for it. Bad call, always box in the rain. Nah, tire wear, man. I don't know if they're going to be able to go to the end of the race while we can. We'll see if it was the right call or not. But, like, because there's no DRS track, like, I got to race my own race right here. All right, so we're going to see what happens here. Double stack? No, I'm not going to double stack. I'm going to send Daniel Ricciardo out one more. One more, because he's got battery, all right? There you go, Daniel. And also, we might get lucky with a VSC here, or a safety car. So there is Theo Pourchaire into the pits. Daniel, don't worry about not fighting anymore. You're good. So Daniel's going to go. We're going to see how much time Daniel loses, all right? Intermediates, boom, on. Battery won't save 5 seconds. I know I'm going to lose massive amounts of time, guys. But I'm thinking that everyone else is going to have to do a pit stop at the end. Just let me do my thing here. All right, let me do my thing. We're still ahead of Hamilton and Russell. And now we got ourselves 99%. We go to the end on these tires. So if we're pushing, we're not going to go to the end. So I want to get these tires up to temperature. And then we'll pull them back. We'll start conserving our fuel and everything, all right? So Daniel up here. He's still going around. So we're in 8th place. We're good. We got those cars on front of us. Piastri's down to 89%. So we're going to have that offset that goes for the next 33 laps. We'll see if it makes any of a difference, all right? Now, these other drivers, they're going to have those good stats. They're going to be good in the rain. But Theo Pourchaire's adaptability has gone up. So the 2 McLarens have caught up to Daniel Ricciardo. Definitely losing a lot of time with Daniel right here, but these guys battling. Don't worry, there'll be a safety car. There will be something else. Ferrari-level disaster class. We'll see, guys. We will see. Going to come back to us, right? Tire preservation. Theo Pourchaire. All right, so your tires are up. You're good now, and you're good. All right, so going to start conserving some fuel now for Theo Pourchaire. We got to start doing it. All right, Daniel staying ahead of the 2 McLarens. Didn't get lucky with the VSC. Would have been nice. That's all right. I got a little bit of extra fuel with Daniel, so I'll use that. Into the pit. Fuck! I didn't tell him to go in. I thought I did. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that's a mistake. That was a absolute huge mistake right there. All right, slow him down. Always defend. At least we're slowing these 2 guys down right here. Daniel helping out Theo Pourchaire. We'll see. Man. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. I knew it was going to happen eventually, right? I knew it was going to. Now I need the VSC. Now I need something to come back and help me out. Daniel, buddy. Hey, he's staying ahead of the McLaren, slowing him right down. Oh my God. How did I told you guys I wasn't feeling good today. The easiest things. Why did I think? I thought I had told him to come into the pit. All right, so now I've learned a new lesson. All right, the back markers, you got to make sure you pass them before you don't do a slipstream into the back markers. Basically, you got to be the one to get by. Doing some pretty good pace on these two McLaren right now, though. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo going to have the freshest intermediates on the grid right now. All right, so I got to make sure, double check every time you're ready for the pit stop. That's the new rule. Double check every single time. So I didn't lose out too much, what's it called? Too much road against these two McLarens, but I do think that we're going to get passed by Hamilton and Russell, which shouldn't have happened. So that's going to suck. All right, so Porsche doing his thing. All right, Daniel Ricciardo. I got it this time. Genius move, Johnny.
Daniel pit lane. Very slippery.
All right, so now the question is, can those drivers get to the end, or will they have to pit again? If they have to pit again, it might come back our way. I don't know if they're going to conserve or if they're just going to push. If they push for the two-stop, they might be able to get a full pit stop in before we catch them, right? But if they conserve and they don't make it, we could be in the money. Oh my God, here comes Yuki Tsunoda as well. Yeah, look how much time we lost with Daniel Ricciardo. That extra lap was terrible. All right, come on, get out on front of Yuki Tsunoda. There you go, Daniel. All right, so Daniel with 99% inters, Russell at 80, Hamilton at 81. You see what I mean? What time did we come into the rain? Hang on. What time did we slap on the inters here? Porsche, it was lap like 16, 17, right? In 4 laps, they've already gone through 20% of their tires. You see what I mean? So we avoided that at least. We avoided that nonsense. So we'll see what happens here. So Daniel Ricciardo. All right, so I don't want to, don't worry about defending as much anymore. Don't want to crash. I just want to get to the end, all right? So now, ladies and gentlemen, we take it to the end in the rain. Frustrating for anyone sitting at home thinking that this is a bad strategy. I hear you. It didn't exactly work out the way I wanted. Porsche, not so bad. Because we're right there with that pack. And again, the tire wear offset, right? If they're going to keep up with us, they have to conserve. If they conserve, I'm driving faster than them. There's no DRS, which means that these guys are going to be squabbling in front, battling one another. But Daniel Ricciardo getting that extra lap, that shouldn't have happened. Daniel should have been ahead of Russell and Hamilton, along with Theo Porsche. So I will accept responsibility there for that bad decision with Daniel Ricciardo. But for right now, we will see how this race comes back our way. All right, so have to do the first part of conserving the fuel right now. Don't want to use the fuel to catch back up. Let's get the fuel under control. That way I can start deploying it again when we get down to like 1 or 2, right? It's a little bit way too high right now. So yeah, we're pretty much on autopilot here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go through it. So I got Daniel Ricciardo defending against Yuki Tsunoda. Don't really care about that. Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull, I got to imagine he eventually will get by. I'm not going to micromanage for freaking 20 laps for 10th place right now. So yeah, there goes Yuki Tsunoda getting by Daniel Ricciardo. We knew that was going to happen. What's the tire offset? Daniel's at 95 and Yuki is at 79. You see what I mean? Interesting scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting scenes. So, if I go last lap, Piastri at 34.5, Norris at 36.2, Porsche at 36.8. So, yeah, those guys are either pushing or the tire wear is not that bad if they're still at 86%. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of this one. Let's just see what happens. Also, you got to remember that we're not even using fuel. The other drivers are probably pushing and using fuel, right? So we just got to let this sucker come back. If it is going to work out, it's going to be because these guys pit for the inters at the end. And just like Miami, that's what happened in Miami last year when we got 4th. The guys who went for the 2-stop on the inters, and then I was able to stay on front of them, right? Daisley with the mechanical fault. All right, so Ricciardo doing good. I'll just leave last lap on for you guys so you guys can start seeing this because I'm not, I'm looking at other things as well. Porsche 37.1. These guys at the top, 36.9. You know, Porsche is almost going as fast as Piastri out in front. I'm telling you. Porsche. And what's our confidence? Confidence is high for both. Porsche at 37.0. Piastri at 36.7, Norris at 36.9. See what I mean? We are right there with those guys. We got some back markers, though. That might be influencing the speed. Yeah, here we go, the freaking back markers. You love to see it, don't you? Yeah, so just wait for us to get through all this nonsense. There goes one of the Haas. There goes the other Haas, I think. Move over, damn it. Piastri did a 36.6. The guys at the front, 37.4s. Again, that might have been back markers, though. Daisley, please get out of the way. Thank you, and Pourchaire is loose. All right, so what lap times here? 36.5 for Pourchaire, 36.2 for Lando Norris, right? Are we making up any ground? 36.7s for some of those guys. Interesting. Here's the tire wear for you guys in case you want to see it. We're at 39%, 83% for Daniel Ricciardo. Tsunoda's at 58. Like, guys, they're going to have to pit again. They're going to have to pit again. It might have been the right call at the end of the day, and I'm still saving. Yuki's into the pits. Yuki went in. He's not playing around. Yuki's into the pits. So Daniel Ricciardo gets a full pit stop gap over Yuki Tsunoda. There you go. So it did come back our way. Hang on a second. The tire preservation in the rain, right? That has delivered some real good performances for us in the past. Just got to get my fuel underway. Just got to get my fuel under control. All right, so Tsunoda is definitely going to be cooking now. It's going to be tough, but he's going to get stuck in traffic, right? So here's the thing with Tsunoda now. It's not an automatic overtake. You don't have DRS. You're in the rain. He's got to get by Ocon. He's got to get by Alonso. And by the time he catches Ricciardo, the tire wear might be, somewhat similar. I don't know, man. All right, so what about Lando and Piastri's going to have to pit again. Piastri's at 56%. Leclerc's going to have to pit again. Hamilton, Russell. If they're all behind Ricciardo, and I got to think we're doing faster lap times now. Ricciardo at 36.8. Russell 37, Hamilton 37, Leclerc 37. Ricciardo's driving faster than all these guys right now. All right, it's just it's the main guys, Verstappen and Norris. Like, okay, fine, not as fast as the McLaren, but this is where pitting early right there for track position. I don't know if it was the right call. No yellow flag, please. No yellow flag. No VSC. Nothing like that. No friggin' safety car. This is playing into our favor. All right, I don't want any shenanigans, any issues. Yeah, look at this, Yuki. Look at Yuki Tsunoda stuck behind Fernando Alonso on 56% intermediate tires. You see what I mean? Yuki is trying to push like hell to get by, and he's not making up any ground. There you go. Finally, Yuki gets it done. Next up is Daniel Ricciardo. But we're 10.5 seconds up the road. Like, that's significant with less than 20 laps to go. You know what I mean? Like I think Yuki will catch Daniel. That Red Bull is just real fast, but things are looking good here. Theo Pourchaire. All right. We have some action. I think we have some action. I got to start paying attention again. Theo, you're looking good. Daniel, am I coming up on some back markers here? George Russell, are you going into the pits? Go into the pits now, buddy. Please go into the pits. I don't want to get stuck behind you. Go into the pits, George. Go into the pits, George. All right, so got to get this move done as quick as possible, all right? So here I am, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to focus on Daniel Ricciardo. We do not want to get stuck behind this guy. All right, we're going to have the pace. I want to use it. Top up your battery. Let's go, buddy. All right, so as long as we're reeling him in, I'm good. Okay. So you know what? I have tire wear with Daniel Ricciardo over Theo Pourchaire. In fact, is Theo going to last to the end on this time? What am I doing? Oh, that's why. Okay. Theo will definitely last to the end by not pushing, so we're good. Got to get Daniel Ricciardo by right now. Come on, Daniel. Let's go. I'm going to start to use some fuel again. I'm going to use some fuel with Theo just to match Daniel, just so it's I don't get confused. All right. There you go, Daniel. All right, it's time to start deploying, buddy. Let's go. All right, Daniel Ricciardo in the rain up against George Russell. Don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I want to get the move done right away. All right, 3.4 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. Let's start to cut into that as well. Only 9 seconds ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. There goes Daniel Ricciardo around the... Look at the grip difference. Look at the grip difference. My God, Daniel Ricciardo, nice job, buddy. Go back to conserving fuel. Go back to conserving fuel, and I'll give you a little bit more of a push just so you can get away from George Russell so he doesn't get any nice feelings there or get any brave ideas and try to send it down into 130R. Real good, man. It's all coming back. It's all coming back our way. All right, so the guys at the front still not pitting. Piastri, man, I don't know if he's trying to extend it or what, but Leclerc and Piastri. Oh, there goes Hamilton into the pits. All right, so Ricciardo now gets by Lewis Hamilton on track, and Ricciardo is right back up to Theo Pourchaire. I mean, not right behind him. He should still be further up the road, but 7th and 8th, I mean, that's where this team is, right? That is where we are at. If we get 7th and 8th, we're the 4th best team on the grid. So That's right where it should be. Hamilton and Russell into the pit. So now the question is, are these guys going to have enough pace to catch back up to us by the end of the race? I don't know. Ricciardo, he's got the offset is coming back his way, and Tsunoda is still 9 seconds behind Daniel Ricciardo. That's a lot of time to try to make up, man. And if he pushes, then he goes through the tires quicker, right? So this is where 2BCR is actually showcasing its tire preservation strategy. It is working to perfection right now. I just need to get lucky. No safety car, no VSC. Actually, the safety car and VSC can pop up after these guys all go into the pits. I'm fine with that. Just don't have it happen before I catch them, right? Like if Leclerc got a VSC right now, or if Piastri got one, he would just switch to a new set of intermediates. I'd have to do it, and the gap wouldn't matter anymore. Piastri staying out, Verstappen staying out, Bottas staying out, Leclerc into the pits. Leclerc's in. The 2 Ferraris are in. That means Daniel Ricciardo's going to get Charles Leclerc right there, and it's going to be a battle between Yuki Tsunoda and the Ferrari. Good. Let these two battle. Yes, Ferrari. Slow down, Yuki. Slow down, Yuki. All right. So there you go. All these 2-stoppers, right? So I'm going to the end now. We're going to the end. We're going to try. All right, so I'm going to continue to save up my fuel. That way I can use it at the end of the race when these guys start to try to overtake me, all right? So again, I want to save up that fuel. I wonder if I'm using fuel. You know, let's do a little experiment right now, all right? So you guys, I want you to see if you can track it. Are we using, if I put it on rich, are we still saving fuel? Because sometimes in the rain you'll still save fuel even if you're burning it. All right, so 1.1. I'm going to go a lap, and we're going to see if it goes up or down. All right, so hang on a second. And lap. There it is. Pourchaire, lap. Daniel Ricciardo. So 1.1 for Theo Pourchaire. And Daniel Ricciardo, 15 laps left. We're going to go push. All right, so let's see. Does it go to 1.2 or does it go to 1? If it goes to 1, I can go on rich all the way to the end. If it just creeps up to 2, I know I just got to get it down to 0, and then I can go. All right? So these guys at the front, I think what they're doing now is they're conserving their tires to go to the end. They gotta be. So they're gonna be creeping and crawling to the end of the race, man. It's gonna be good for us. Now Charles Leclerc is going to be catching up to Daniel Ricciardo. It's going up, all right. So it's going up. So what if I go to balanced and you know what? Let me just get it under control before the battle begins. Let me just get it under control. All right. So Daniel, you're allowed to defend like a maniac. All right. It's the rain, so there's no DRS. Good luck, Daniel. And Daniel holding off Charles Leclerc is good for Theo Pourchaire. All right, so we're just trying to get our fuel back under control. Come on here. Going to focus on this Ferrari. Anyone in the front into the pits? No, nobody goes. Trying to get that fuel back under control. So there's Daniel Ricciardo still leading Charles Leclerc through this middle sector now, the windy section. They shouldn't get any overtakes done right here, but here you go. All right, so I'll see what Daniel can do now. I'm going to go to balanced fuel now for the rest. If my race engineer tells me that it's low for fuel delta, I have to immediately switch it to conserve, all right? Because we won't get to the end. So that is all I got for Daniel Ricciardo. The good news for Daniel is that Yuki is already down to 73% on those inters, right? So the offset is really not there for Yuki, but that's a huge offset for Charles Leclerc. Huge. So Daniel Ricciardo staying out that extra lap really hurt him because, look, he should be up where Theo Pourchaire was. So I will take the blame, but I don't think it was the wrong idea to leave these guys out to build up that tire offset. Look how much they burned through their tires, right? And the fact that if we can go another 12 laps, that could be key, man. So we're not going to stop this guy. He's got the slipstream. He's got everything. He's got the friggin' battery. Good luck, Daniel. Nice try, buddy. He's still battling. Daniel, there you go. And there goes Charles Leclerc to try to catch up to Theo Pourchaire. 30% better tires. Well, we knew the Ferrari was flying here tonight. Oscar Piastri, 37%. So what last lap? Let's see. Last lap, 37.3. Pourchaire at 37.0. So they're going to have to get the moves done on the other side or creep to the end, man. I don't think I'll catch them, but another 12 laps on that. I don't know if it's going to last. What about the rain? The rain looks like it's going to persist, yeah? All right. I mean, there's not really much to do here other than just get through it, right? Ricciardo's got Tsunoda catching him. Leclerc is trying to creep up closer to, what's his name, Theo Pourchaire. And we are just on board here, milking these tires to the end. All right. Let's see what we got. Here comes Norris and Piastri again. Let's see. Hang on a second. Piastri, what are you doing, buddy? You are blocking Max Verstappen, who's on 52%. Max can probably get to the end. Piastri, you got to pit. You got to pit. Let's see. He's going again. Piastri doesn't care. Now, you can risk a puncture when you're below 30%. There's no way he goes 10 laps on those, man. But if you can hold Max Verstappen behind you, that'd be really good. It's not going to happen. There goes Max into the distance. Yeah, there he goes. So Max is going to score some points here today. But hopefully, Lando Norris can get that race win. Theo Pourchaire trying to track down Pierre Gasly, but those guys are definitely conserving their tires now. The tire offset is starting to match a little bit. So that's why we were driving so quickly. It's 10 laps still, though. That's what's crazy. We might be able to get Pourchaire to Gasly, but I got to conserve the tires. And if they, I don't know. I do not know. So Daniel Ricciardo, we got Yuki Tsunoda behind by how much? Tsunoda is 3.3 seconds behind. Only 6% better, though, so I might be able to fight that back. 10 laps. Where is Leclerc? Leclerc is 7.3 seconds behind. I got my eyes really right now on Oscar Piastri. That's the guy right now. Is Piastri going to do anything? Piastri, 29%, buddy. With 10 laps to go. That is wild. There's no way you're going to make it. Into the pits, right? It's got to be. There he goes. Oscar Piastri does make the decision to go into the pits. I wonder if they were thinking about like a soft tire or a medium tire or something like that, right? Boom. Nope, it's going to be inters again. Brand new intermediate. Oh, it's a mistake as well. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're cooking with fire now. We're cooking with fire now. Come on, Pourchaire. Go, buddy. Go, buddy. Theo Pourchaire coming down the start-finish straight. That's a track position for Theo Pourchaire. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's Oscar Piastri in the pits. All right, now Pourchaire, top 5 finish. Always defend. Here we go. The strategy for Pourchaire was absolutely the right call. We're in a top 5 position, ladies and gentlemen. The only cars ahead of us are the Aston Martin, a McLaren, and a Red Bull. So this has been a great weekend for Pourchaire. The mistake with Ricciardo wasn't pitting him after Pourchaire. It was going the extra lap. That was completely my mistake, right? So, Daniel, you got Yuki on his way. Yeah, I mean, my God, I'm going to have to defend with 2. And I also have Piastri right behind Theo Pourchaire. All right, so I got a little bit of fuel now. I guess I could use it. Theo, Teo, 98% Oscar Piastri, man. That is going to be way too much. There's no way we're going to keep him behind. Good luck. I'll do my best. All right, so always defend. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Through this corner, push, push, and deploy. Through the rest of the track, you can basically conserve. All right, so here goes Theo. What can he do? Down into turn 1, deploying the battery, using the fuel, using the tires, trying to get a top 5 finish. See what I mean? We will stay ahead of him, and then I go back into conserve, conserve, and conserve through this windy section. He'll be right on me, but he shouldn't be able to get the move done. I say shouldn't, but that's a huge offset. The game might just be like, no, we can find a gap for him. So through this section, just keep him right there. Keep him right there. Don't let him through. Very nice there, Theo. Save your tires, save your fuel, save your battery. All right, now this section, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Don't worry, Daniel. Daniel loses his position to Yuki Tsunoda. That's all right. It's the Red Bull, so be it. I got my eyes right now on Theo Pourchaire. All right, this is the guy I'm focusing on right now. Flat out, yeah. Oh, jeez. Good luck, buddy. This is going to be the hard corner to keep him behind, especially if he uses battery. I don't think he is using battery. We're going to be all right here. Go, Theo. Go, Theo. Go. Oh, my God. Going to have to do this for 8 laps? There's no way. No way. And I'm not going to be able to track the drivers on front, Norris and Verstappen. And are they going to friggin' go through their tires? Here comes Piastri again. Going to have to use my battery at the right time. Come on, Pourchaire. You can do it, buddy. No slipstream for him. 130R. Oh, he's got the inside line, but Theo cuts it off. Nice job, Theo. Defend like a lion through this beginning section again, and we deploy. All right. I might be on board here, micromanaging Theo. Daniel, bring it to the end, buddy. I don't care about you right now. All right, there it is. All right, harvest. Conserve. Conserve. There you go. Into this corner. Bottom teams are all in order. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. All right, so I used my battery again. It looked like he dropped off a little bit. Those guys at the front, 46%, 43% for Bottas, but they're definitely going to get to the end now. They're making it work with the one stop. I got the McLaren behind me again. Just keep them right there. Keep them right there. Do I have a back? Oh, man, I might have a back marker up and coming. Might have a back marker. All right, that's good. That's good. Through this section now. Very good. Back marker might help me, though, because I'm leading, right? If I'm leading through the back marker, that might be good. All right, Theo. Very good. Attack, attack, attack. There you go, buddy. Keeping Oscar Piastri behind, ladies and gentlemen. 53% for Theo Pourchaire up this road. All right, where's that back marker? Come on.
We need to protect the front tires.
We need to protect the front tires. There he is. There's that back marker. It's going to be an Alpine, I think. Stoffel Van Dorn or Liam Lawson. Please get out of the way. Here comes the McLaren again. We got that speed, though, because we're using our fuel. Unless he uses the battery out of it, there's no slipstream. Come on now, Theo. Get into that corner, buddy. Close it off. Very good. Very good. All right, into turn one again. So, going to deploy the battery. Jeez, how many more laps of this do I got to do, man? This is rough. This is stressful in the rain. Using that battery, pushing away. Oh, I'm out of battery now. Out of battery, ladies and gentlemen. Out of battery. Things are not looking good. Please get out of the way, back marker. Please. Get out of the way and let me pass. Oh, God. Here we go.
Charge on.
Top three guys might risk a puncture. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're way out in front, though. Like, what's the lap time? Leader. So I think even if they went for a pit stop, like Lando went for a pit stop, he'd come out on front of me. Maybe not, though. I don't care about that. I care about this. A top 5 finish is all I need. All right, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, though. I just don't have the battery to keep this guy behind. You know what I mean? If he starts to use his battery, I'm not even faster than this back marker. I can't even keep up. Again, trying not to use my battery. Trying. I have to use it here. I have to dive into this corner, though. Have to. This is the dangerous corner. Pourchaire. Out of that corner with speed. I don't see the McLaren using the battery. We're okay. We're okay. Got to use it through this section, though, as well. Use your fuel. Use your fuel. Use your fuel. He's on his way. It's crazy how I can't catch that, the tire wear. They have way better tires than we do. Come on now, Theo. Now, he might start getting a slipstream off the car on front. It might be the McLaren. It might be me. Whoa! Track conditions just turned to dry. Track conditions just turned to dry. Oh, the rain is going away, which means DRS is back. We're done now. We are done now, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah, we are done. All right, so you're going to have to worry about overheating, but also the DRS has been re-enabled. Pit? No, we're not going to pit. Stop it. Our advantage is here trying to get to the end. So we got a little bit of a DRS pull there, which is nice, but there is no way we can defend against this now. A DRS down that straight, he'll easily get the move done. So I'll just try to conserve my energy. If I notice that my tires are overheating, I'm going to pull them back. That is also going to burn through. Bottas is now down to 38. It's going to burn through their tires a lot more now, right? I don't know what's going to happen in these final 5 laps. This is one of those weird ones where there's so many strategies up in the air, right? It could go any which way. Tires are beginning to go up there in temperature. Still a cold day, though, and there's 97 millimeters or 0.97 millimeters of rain on the 97 millimeters. Yeah, that'd be a lot. 0.97. So it's not like they're not going to really overheat. But there you go. Oh, man, I'm going to get overtaken right here. Yeah, I have to save my battery. I have to. Oh, yeah, I can let him overtake, and then I can use the DRS to get the move done myself. Theo's still freaking defending like a lion right now. You know what? Let's try that. Let him by right now, Theo. Let him by right now. There you go. He's going to be on his way. Come on, I'm not putting any fuel into my car. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get that move done right now. Hopefully he dive bombs. Is he going to dive bomb? No, he does not. Oh, man. Theo aggressively cuts that thing off, man. All right, so I'll try to deploy. Here it is. On the DRS, I don't know. There's no way. There's no way. With the DRS enabled, there's no way this McLaren is going to get left behind. There goes my battery to try to defend. Theo Pourchaire. Here comes the DRS. Theo, are we defending, buddy? Are we defending? The McLaren looking for a move. Theo, Harvest. Harvest now. Harvest now, buddy. Harvest now. Harvest now. Conserve your fuel. Conserve your battery. That is wild. Valtteri Bottas at 36% on those tires. Daniel is, oh man, it just sucks that Daniel is way off the pace, right? He didn't do anything. Daniel, are you at risk from anyone? Hamilton 5.7 behind. Now you're all right. 5.7, that's not enough. All right, so into this sector again. Very good. Get around that corner there, Theo. I don't know what to make of the cars out in front, man, but there's not enough of a tire offset because I'm also conserving through this sector or section to try to defend, right? So here you go. I got to use my battery again up this hill. Let's see, is the McLaren... Oh, I think the McLaren used battery. I think the McLaren just used battery. Yeah, he just used batteries. Flying, Theo. Nice defense by Theo. Theo is taking it right now to Oscar Piastri. These two guys, these two youngins, the next generation of Formula One drivers, they are putting on a show. He's using battery. He's 100% using battery. All right, Theo, let's see what you can do, buddy. If you can use the DRS to get back on front of him, go for it. Aggression overtake high. All right, we're going to see what we can do.
We leave it to you.
We're going to see what we can do here, all right? Deploy the battery before that back marker as well. Deploy the battery. All right, this is all I got with Theo. He's got to get it done here and keep the track position. Here goes Theo, DRS enabled. All right, is he fast enough to get it done on the McLaren? Boom, out wide. The problem is McLaren has a slipstream. McLaren has the slipstream down into turn one. Theo Pourchaire trying to. The McLaren has so much more grip and takes it around the outside. There it is. With the combination of the slipstream. Oh, we stayed right there with them. We stayed right there with them. Use the fuel. He's going to be taken off into the distance now. He's going to be taken off into the distance. It's way too much. 78% to 46%. Way too much. The front runners down into the 30s, but you got to be below 30 for the risk of the puncture. So they are doing a great job of conserving their tires here at the end. Yeah, Theo, top 6 for you, buddy. And Daniel Ricciardo looks like we are getting a 9th place finish. So I definitely screwed the pooch on this one with Daniel Ricciardo. We also have Charles Leclerc catching up to Theo Pourchaire, man. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, these guys, that two-stop worked out. Perhaps I should have done a two-stop myself, right? Instead of going this long with it. So Theo, good luck, buddy. Now I got to defend against Charles Leclerc. He's going to get a DRS. He's too fast. It's too fast. I don't have battery. I got a little bit of fuel. I'll use it. I'll have a little bit of fuel. I'll use it. Here comes Charles Leclerc with 3 laps to go. Charles in the Ferrari, which showed pace this weekend. We're going to get into turn 1 without. All right, we'll be all right here for now. Back to conserving, and let's see what we can do. 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Bottas or anyone there at the front is going to have any issues dealing with it. The rain is also going back up. It's 0.99 millimeters now. If that gets back up to 1, the DRS will get disabled. Maybe I can stay ahead of the Ferrari. Doesn't look good, though. Does not look good. Little fuel here, little fuel. Up the hill for Theo Pourchaire. Is he using battery? Did not use battery. Yeah, but look. He's just too fast, man. It's too fast. Let me try it again. The Ferrari's got a powerful engine as well. All right, the track conditions change to damp. We are out of the DRS threat. Now we might be able to stay ahead. 6th place finish for Theo Pourchaire. Come on, buddy. All right, so I will use the DRS. I will use my battery right here. Second last lap, Theo. Stay ahead, bud. He's defending. Good luck, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're all right, Daniel? Yeah, Daniel's all right. So Theo Pourchaire battling away here with Charles Leclerc. The DRS is now disabled. All right, going to have to go back to conserving this for a lap. All right, come on, Theo. One more lap after this, and we can stay ahead of a Ferrari. Can salvage this race. The fact that we're finishing ahead of a Red Bull as well, big points for 2BCR. And also Norris at the top, not losing to Max Verstappen. In fact, are we seeing a battle up here between these two? Max trying to catch up. Valtteri Bottas on 32%, man. He is milking those suckers. But I got to pay attention to my boy here, Theo Pourchaire. Come on, buddy. Bring it home. All right, so that is enough. Oh, dry again. The DRS is back. For goodness sake. All right, time to attack. Let's go, Theo. Let's go, buddy. It's time to boogie. We got one more lap after this. Can we stay ahead of Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Down into 2BCR. 130R. Oh, man, I'm getting sick. My commentary and my mindset is all over the place. Whatever. Final lap for Lando Norris. Can he take it, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go, Theo. Got to defend here. Got to defend here, buddy. All right, so I'm going to deploy. This should be, if we can defend here, I mean, 1 lap to go. I think we'll be all right. Theo, go, buddy. Using that battery. Using that fuel. Using the tire preservation as well that we've built up. We're on a 1-stop, and we're still doing this, man. This is great. Yeah, Valtteri Bottas is still at 31%, so unless he has a tire puncture right at 30, he should be all right. Harvest the energy. Harvest your fuel for the final corner. Harvest your tires as well. He's not going to get an overtake done right here. Oh, it'd be great if it just said Bottas has a puncture. Bottas has a puncture. Look at these guys, man. They were able to conserve those tires like pros, man. They did not mess around. All right, that's enough. Push. Let's go, Theo. That's enough. He's right there, buddy. He is right there. Right around that corner. Very nice. All right, so don't know if I'm going to have the battery to be able to do this, but got to do it, all right, because this is where the overtake can happen. Deploy right now, Theo. Get up that hill right now, Theo. Pull off into the distance. There you go. There's my battery being used. I can't use it anymore, all right? So Theo Pourchaire uses his battery up against Charles Leclerc. I got my eyes on the fuel. Got my eyes on the battery. I'm going to deploy it one more time. Here we go, down this straight. Don't give them anything. He's going to use that battery. That's all it is, neutral. I don't want to use it anymore. Woo, side by side. Charles Leclerc and Theo Pourchaire. I'll use it. To hell with it. Oh, I couldn't even see. They get the move done? No, he did not. Theo Pourchaire sticks ahead. Neutral. Watch out for fuel. Watch out for fuel. Come on, Theo. Come on, buddy. Bring it home. Bring it home here in Japan. Oh, no, no battery, no battery. Come on. Come on, Theo. Woo! 6th place finish for Theo Pourchaire. Right there at the end. All the other freaking Ferrari is caught up to Daniel Ricciardo. That's all right, Daniel. Use what you got left over, buddy, and get that 9th place finish. All right. What a weird race, right? Obviously, I made the mistake with Daniel Ricciardo on the obvious mistake, right? But was it a mistake leaving them out 1 extra lap? Theo got back up in the 6th, and look at their tire wear. They made it, but if we had a little bit more pace, oh, man. And Lando with his 2nd race win in a row, and we finished ahead of one of the Red Bull, man. 6th and 9th place finish. Come on.
Switch off procedures when you come in, please.
John, if you pitted for 2 laps earlier with Theo, you would have been ahead of Gasly. If I pitted 2 laps earlier, my tire wear would have been down to like 31.29, and I would have had to conserve. That's the difference. That's the difference, man. Theo would have been 4th. You lost like 10 seconds on that lap. Yeah, but look at my tire wear. I finished with 37%. I only had like 7% of tire wear extra to use, man. And I wasn't pushing. If I conserve, we know how slow the pace is. We learned that lesson in Jeddah. I essentially have to be pushing the entire time or have the tire offset. That's a good race, man. It was an obvious mistake on my part by Daniel.
An outstanding performance today to have
but Theo, I thought we did the good thing.
Many would have expected
That's
this
a
from the
6th,
team,
man.
to be honest.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team ready to share the celebrations. And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no
Lando! Look at that. And ask Bottas back on the podium. Let's go, Valtteri. That's huge. Taking points away from Red Bull is what we need until we get our car up into pace. Big. Big for these guys, man. Very big. Nice job to everyone involved. So Lando with a 1st place. Yeah, it was all Max's poor qualifying. I don't know what happened for him to start in 10th, but that really hurt him. Daniel finished right where he qualified, and Theo finished right where he qualified. I made the mistake with Daniel. He should have been in 7th, but I don't know if I could have gotten Theo any further up the road, man. Even when they pit, they still have that pace advantage to us, right? So, a good day. Drivers' Championship. Yuki falls back, but now Lando only 3 points behind Max. That's good. All we need to do is start getting some podiums, and they are on the way. I think we got one more race in China before we are ready to go for Miami, man. Constructors, 139 for Red Bull, 120 for McLaren. We're at 46 in fourth. Come on. Good job, pit crew. And 1.1 million. Nice. Norris came in way before you and one stopped, and his tires were like 2% worse than yours, and you have the best tire preservation. So KMT, there's two things there. One, Lando is one of the best tire preservation stats in the game. Theo is at 80, and Daniel's at like 84. Lando is like 96, 97. If you notice his tire wear in comparison to Piastri, his is always way up there. And on top of that, they were conserving the entire second stint. And they can conserve and still drive faster than us. I wasn't in any DRS zones, so it was raw performance. And even the McLaren in the conserve mode is still going to be faster than us in neutral mode. So that in combination with Lando's smoothness stat, that's why you had what you saw right there. All right, so manufacturing done. So we got China in 11 days, ladies and gentlemen. I'll figure out what we need to do next for the designs. We want to wait to the next ATR period, which is... Yeah, we got 2 weeks. We got China, and then the ATR period is after that. So you know what I might start doing? I might start doing, what's it called? The hardcore intense assignments now for the underfloor, the side pod, and the chassis. How much is that going to cost, right? So if I were to do this for these, let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. If I were to go to intense, it's going to cost $3 million. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to have a lot of generations of parts right here. We're going to have a 4th generation underfloor. We're going to have a 4th generation everything. And I think we're going to have a 5th generation front and rear wing. And we are not going to put any money into research for this year. So next year it's going to be rough, but I'm all in on winning the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors for this year. All right, lots of races still to go, but we got to get these parts out here. So when I look at the calendar, get some more parts done. Miami, we'll be fast by Miami. Miami, after Miami, what do we got? We got Miami right there. Amelia, Monaco, there it is. All right, Canadian Grand Prix. That's the one. That is round 9. If we can have our car ready to go for round 9, there are, hang on a second, you got 9. If we can just stay up there, then you got the opening, right? Because Monaco, it's a weird track, but it opens up there in Montreal. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? So we'll go through 9, and then we have basically 1/3 of the season. Then the final 2/3, just under 2/3, we will have that car that we need, all right? So, yeah, I know it's frustrating. I want these races to go better for us as well, but I don't want to simulate them because getting these points is massive. But I do feel like we're just not getting the strategy right. You know what I mean? Haven't nailed the strategy yet on any of these races. I want to have a race where it just works out perfectly. Absolutely everything. Even in the DRS tracks, now I'm getting stuck behind traffic. And, you know, I want to have, like, one of those perfect races. So I want to thank all you guys for showing up. I am kind of feeling a little bit weird. My voice is, I don't even know. Hopefully I'm not getting sick with anything. I plan on doing Be a Pro and NHL with the Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow. Who do we got tomorrow? Who we playing? It's Wednesday. Who we playing? Who are we? Is it Ottawa? Or no, Ottawa is on Saturday. Who are we playing tomorrow night? It's Columbus. Woo, the Columbus Blue Jackets already beat us once this year, and they have been streaking in the right direction, so that should be an interesting game. John, when are you going to do GM mode stream? I don't know, man. Maybe Thursday or Friday, right? Because I got some, but I want to take some time off. I do. Oh, my God. I got to hope that I'm not getting sick. So again, I will edit this video and get it up on YouTube for you guys either tonight or for tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, and I will see you all next time.